Guys, what is going on? Guys, boy, oh boy, it's Sunday, guys. I hope you guys this weekend hasn't been too crazy. Let me check my settings here, guys, just in case, because I just had another Microsoft update, and you guys know how that cooks my settings. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. That's good. That's good. I think we are okay, guys. I have a special guest for tomorrow. He's an up and coming YouTuber, guys, and he's gonna talk about red pill and finances and all that other stuff. His name is Sean. You know, he's a friend of mine. So, guys, he'll be coming on. And after that, guys, I want you guys to support his channel. But yeah, he's a cool guy. You know what I'm saying? And guys, today we have a special guest. You know, we all know him. Oh yeah.
Who is it?
Guys, Lock the Bounty Hunter, man. We've been having long talks offline about Hollywood and pop culture. So we decided that we're going to do a collab and just shit all on Hollywood and video games and all that. So, guys, welcome to Lock the Bounty Hunter.
Oh, wait, that's me. What's going on, man?
It's good to see you, man. It's good to see you. Now, guys, we're going to go and have our discussion for about an hour, and then I'll drop the link after that. But guys, we have a couple points, things we want to talk about, you know. And there's actually, I think it was Clownfish TV or someone else had said that they're predicting that video games. You guys know how they have the video game crash of the 80s. That we're gonna have another video game crash.
It would not surprise me
because they're cooked.
It's bad.
Cooked. Keyshawn, hey, what's up, dude? He says, "Go woke, get broke." Facts, yeah. Guys, the only Marvel movie that I'm excited about is the new Spider-Man, and even then, I'm still like, eh. Yeah, and then Daredevil's out, which is really good. Super 23, what's up, dude? Steve is here. What's up, Steve? It's good to see you guys. Guys, make sure to hit the like button on the way in.
I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore.
Oliver, what's up, dude? Korg's here. Let me see. It's good to see you guys, man. You know what I'm saying? A Black Superman. Dude, I say this every time. I will have a sound effect for you here soon. But I have a Superman sound effect. I just can't figure out what I did with it. So once I find it, I will I'll be able to have it for you. So yeah. Well, yeah. So anyways, let's go back here. Yeah. So guys, once again, guys, put a 1 if you agree. Video games cooked. Movies
doomed.
Cooked.
Doomed.
TV shows are still doing it. That's why everyone's going to the small screen. I mean, look at all the Hollywood actors that are on the small screen. Harrison Ford, Michelle Pfeiffer, Helen Mirren, Al Pacino, who else? You know, Judi Dench. You know, they're all doing the small screen because Hollywood's cooked.
Oh yeah. The movie industry. Sorry, the movie industry is pretty much just it's dead now.
Yeah.
Like the way I describe it, there's no magic to it anymore.
No.
I mean, no. Yeah. Did you were you around for like Jurassic Park, like the original one? What was it like back in '94? Big deal, right?
In the theater, man. That was great.
Oh yeah. It's like we grew up in a time where going to the movies actually meant something. Yeah. It was an actual experience. Now it's like remember, like it was like last year, every single like movie theater, they had like 20 movies showing, 18 of which were Pedro Pascal movies.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, yeah. I'm kind of glad that he's on the ropes now. Like, I don't wish anybody any harm, but like Pedro Pascal, he did a lot of freaking damage.
Well, I think the issue is, once again, when meritocracy goes, and you have people who get in these positions, especially like Hollywood, who don't deserve to be there, and they write crap. What happens is you have this coastal liberal bubble, where these people go to some woke liberal high school, go to some woke liberal college and major in underwater lesbian studies, and then somehow land a job writing for Star Trek. It's like, how? And then also, this is kind of a bigger, and we can revisit this topic. Guys, this postmodernist mindset that we know more in the last 40 years than mankind has known for the last 2,000 years. Get the fuck out. Sorry.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Like, guys, the basics of human nature have not changed, right? Men and women like to see hot chicks, you know. Human beings like to watch violence. Sorry, that's just the way it works. You know what I'm saying? The Romans had the Colosseum. Was it indigenous peoples and all over they've had some type of combat and combat sports. You know what I'm saying?
Blood
like
sports,
people like this type of stuff. And also
it's primal.
We exalt the extraordinary. That's why you look at all the ancient Greek gods, they're all chiseled and built. That's why you look at the drawings in the Egyptians, they see these people, they aren't fat, they aren't overweight, they aren't, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not how it works. But people just act like somehow we know better. People who were born in the last 30 years know better than the societal norms, the gender norms, the even religious norms that have got us through famines and wars and disease and all types of stuff. So, but here, let's break some news. Locke, you want to break some news?
So, yeah. So, actually, just a second. I was actually pulling up an image here. Yeah, you remember that movie Full Metal Jacket?
Of course.
Yeah. Yo, Private Pile. Like, I saw, like, just bouncing off of what you were talking about, I saw this meme that was just absolutely telling, because in, like, Vincent D'Onofrio, or Private Pile's character in Full Metal Jacket, that was considered, like, his body type. He was a big guy.
Yeah.
And that was considered, like, being a fat slob, like, even back in the 70s when that movie was made. Like that, like, you were not supposed to get that big. And that we look at that now and go, like, you take a look at D'Onofrio in that movie, you're just like, oh yeah, that's not too bad compared to some of the garbage we've been dealing with. And
he had to put on weight too, because they said that he was in amazing shape. Will Ferrell too. When Will Ferrell first started doing comedy, he was jacked. Yeah, but then him putting on weight made him, like, more funny, I guess.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
but even then it's like, but like, no, it's kind of funny how, like, we're talking about all of this, especially when it comes to video games, because, like, one of the reasons why video games are cooked right now is, like, with the AAA gaming is cooked.
Well, there's one word. There's one word for all the AAA gaming. Right?
Lesbian.
Garbage.
Lesbians. Lesbians.
Lesbian.
Lesbians. Lesbians. Lesbians.
Lesbian.
Lesbians.
Lesbians.
Lesbians. Lesbians.
That was going to be my third guess.
Because you saw that 1348 Vox Voto game, right?
No, I didn't.
Oh, here you go, guys. Here, we'll break some news here in a second, guys. Check the. So 1348X photo. So, guys, this is a game they brought out, right? And it takes place in mid, like, pre-Renaissance France. And you're a female knight that's a lesbian. Look at this. This is a female character.
Oh, so they're trying to do an allegory for Joan of Arc. That's what it. Okay.
But like, because you're fighting knights that are like twice your size, right? It's just crap.
Yeah,
it's an absolute joke. And they wonder why this flopped. Keep going.
No, and the funny thing is, like, it's starting to wane now, but it's too little too late because we had that period for like what 5-10 years where you had all of these AAA game studios being headed up by blue-haired womanists who had one goal, and that was, I want every single game to have a strong female protagonist, and I want her ugly.
Yeah.
Don't have a nice face. Don't like make sure she's fully clothed. Make sure that she is a diver of the proverbial muff. You know,
keep going. I mean, look at this character. Like, look, like why?
Like, I'm sorry, but like a 110-pound lesbian cannot take on a 200-pound knight with a freaking pole arm. I'm sorry.
It makes
that just
no
completely
sense.
breaks the illusion.
It just doesn't make any sense.
No, that's
the characters are ugly. Women weren't knights. It's just
that's
stupid.
A chick.
Yes, this is a woman.
That looks like a 13-year-old boy. Like, I'm not kidding. That looks wrong.
Locke, have you seen the meme of like all the girls? It shows them looking at like the Little Mermaid and all this other stuff. It says, I want to see representation. And then it shows all the guys staring at Goku like, hell yeah, we don't need to have a character look like us to have it inspire us.
No, in fact, you know, I'm sorry, but if I'm playing a video game and I'm playing like and my character is a dude, I want that guy freaking jacked. I want him dual wielding M60s. I want to go freaking Rambo mode. I don't need myself represented in a video game.
Yeah.
That's actually the last thing I want. I play video games to escape that crap.
It just doesn't make any sense. And then these people, they don't understand the times. I can suspend my belief a little bit. But the fact that they're trying to make this be as realistic as possible, it's like, I cannot suspend my belief enough to actually think that a woman is a knight and that 110-pound woman can beat a full-grown man, let alone a full-grown man in full body armor.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are you talking about? Guys, what a joke.
I mean, so like when it comes to gaming, I mean, we are starting to see a very small turnaround shift, but in my opinion, it's too little too late. Like the theory's going right now that what I've been hearing is the reason why GTA 6 has gotten delayed again is because rumor has it is that Rockstar was leaning far too hard into the girl boss thing.
Yes.
Since one of the main characters in and so like I think they're trying to turn it around and trying to make it
wokeifying it. Because they have that sweet baby ink that was all a bunch of lesbians, right? And they had them help them write the game. So they're taking this year to actually reshoot and rewrite the game to where it's regular smegular now. So
but
guys, think of this. They had to delay what could probably be the biggest game of all time. People have been waiting on Grand Theft Auto 6 for 14 years now.
Yeah, we've been waiting a while, and I've been seeing videos where people go like, listen, GTA 6, when it finally drops, it's going to be huge. It is going to be huge.
Yep.
But they have put so much money behind this bet that if it's not the biggest thing to like, if it's not revolutionarily changing the gaming world, like a cataclysmic cultural shift, it is not going to be big enough to save AAA gaming.
Look at this. This is this game.
Your son,
look.
The troubadour does not speak.
Look.
Aeta. Mock play mine. I practice.
It looks like she has Down syndrome.
I am no knight.
Yeah, because you're a girl.
No, you're more than that. Yet I still hear my father's voice instructing me from the shadow of that tree, pointing out my grip, my posture.
So, so are they like lesbians, or how does this work?
Pretty much.
My lord. And I mourn for your loss.
You know what I'm noticing?
Rest.
They both have SSRIs.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
have the 1,000 Chad stare. That is not supposed to be a thing in 14th century France.
Guys, I will give Grand Theft Auto 6 a try, especially now. The fact that they delayed the release to unwokeify the game. This means that they fired everyone and then brought a whole new team in and said, look, we need people. We need to understand what men want. You know what I'm saying?
Put balls back into the game.
Yeah, most of the rumor mills say we need to go back to what made Grand Theft Auto Vice City good. You know what I'm saying? So
we can't do that. Ray Liotta's dead.
Yeah.
My noble knight.
Jesus.
Oh.
Is this like the combat tutorial? Yes.
Arthur. Will you face your end at the hand of your son?
The troubadour does not speak the lines like that, Bianca.
I am not Bianca.
Oh God, no! She mentioned Bianca.
How ugly the characters are, guys. This is Hollywood, right? So guys, this game came out and it's an absolute mess, right?
It's not so
good.
And
of course, they're like, oh, it's the chuds. It's all you cisgendered hetero white males. It's all you cisgendered hetero straight males, man. You guys just hate diversity, man. Please, guys, what a joke.
Stop triggering me with your racisms. But here's the thing. Like, they completely ignored the core demographic for gaming. And the fact of the matter is they spent like the last decade creating some god-awful titles and destroying legendary IPs.
Yeah,
like, I have never seen anything like this in entertainment, where you had, like, take Star Wars, for instance. Like, Star Wars was a gold mine for printing money for decades.
Printed money, yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, it was a money printer. And now you just take a look at the Star Wars games. Nobody wants to freaking play them.
Well, this Star Wars, guys, once you hit apathy and your IP, you're screwed. You're screwed. Guys, here, look at this. This is
I mean, how do you screw that up? Like, it's Star Wars. How do you screw it up so badly?
Look at this. So, guys, this is the actress that did the voice on Star Wars Outlaws.
I'd let her buy me lunch.
Yeah, and then look at the character.
Yeah, like,
how do you turn this? How do you turn Latina heat over here into this Uggo right here?
Yeah.
What were they thinking?
Like, honestly, there was just this huge push to uglify everything.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, the AAA gaming market, it's been obliterated. Like, I'm a firm believer that GTA 6 will be massive when it finally drops, if it finally drops, but it's not going to be enough to save the gaming industry.
What?
It's not. It's like so much damage has been done.
Have you ever seen if you go to like Target or whatever, how all the male models are still chiseled and in shape of the?
Oh yeah,
we're all biggins and fatty.
Pisses me off.
Yeah.
You know,
it's what about our beauty standard? What about the impossible standard for us men?
Gee, I have to spend I'm going out on a date, but I have to spend like $200 a month on supplements and another $150 a month for my gym membership, and then another $150 for stylish clothing to accentuate the features they demand I have. And I think they should be buying me a drink to compensate me for that.
Guys, look at this. Let's break some news. Check this out, guys. Watch. You see he's in the bucket truck here, Locke?
Oh, yeah.
Watch.
I always wanted to be in one of those.
Look at that!
Not anymore.
Look at that! Look at that! Holy moly!
my
Look
God.
at that, guys! Look at that!
Oh my God.
Look at that!
Please tell me that the driver of the truck was a woman.
Look at that! How do you even get him down?
You're gonna have the
just hope the rest of the bucket works. But luckily he was strapped in.
Luckily he was strapped in.
Oh,
wait, hold up. Is that a guy in the bucket or is that a chick?
yes,
I can't
there's
tell.
a guy in the bucket. What do you?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they look okay. That's at least good, but that's freaking scary, man.
Look at that.
That's scary.
Ivan says the trucker must be illegal or be a woman.
How dare you assume that driver's genderisms? God. Oh, that's scary.
Wow.
You know what? If GTA 6 was released, this wouldn't be a problem.
I know, right? Let's see here. Here you go, guys. Here's another news story for you. Look at this. Look at this. Now, guys, can we all put a 1 if we agree that college right now makes people dumber? You know what I'm saying? And guys, this is
that's
coming.
been that way for a while.
Yeah, this is coming from a guy who has a bachelor's and a master's degree, right? Guys, seriously, unless you're going to college for science, technology, engineering, math, accounting, IT, there's no point. And guys, once again, biology doesn't count as STEM anymore.
Yeah, and I would actually go out on a limb and say psychology as well.
Well, but that's a soft science, though. That's not an actual science like engineering or chemistry.
I agree. Yeah, like college for like it's like we were all sold that lie. You know, it was a real boomer mentality. It's like, you're going to go to school, you're going to get good grades. Then you're going to go to college, you're going to get even better grades, you're going to get a degree, then you're going to get a job, then you're going to get married, poop out some spawn, tell them to do the same thing. Yep. By the time that we got to college, that system didn't work anymore because the bachelor's degree, like pretty much the college degree system is pretty much what 304s did to their innards, and they hyperinflated it to the point of worthlessness.
Well, the thing about it is, guys, biology, when they say that there's more and more women going into STEM, it's all biology. Where I work, the whole biology department is all women.
That's not surprising.
That's not surprising. Because that's what's ruined biology. This is why these idiots in school can't tell you what a woman is.
This is why we can't have nice science.
It's because biology is dominated by women. Because chemistry, I would even say chemistry, engineering, physics, that's still like 97% male. You know what I'm saying?
Good.
It will always be 98. It's 97% male.
Yeah.
Biology is cooked. So.
Yeah, and again, you've heard me go on record on this one too. So is nursing. Yeah, nursing. Nurse. It's so bad. The nursing certifications. The nursing certifications today are what real estate licenses were a decade ago for modern women.
Especially these accelerated for-profit programs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
and the idea of a single childless woman over 30 who gets a nursing degree, like considering how a lot of these women are on medications, considering like that they are emotionally unstable, they're lonely, they're broke, they're stressed out, they're bitter, and they're have access.
They're
to
junkies.
syringes.
A lot of them are junkies and stealing meds, and a lot of them are on antidepressants.
Oh yeah, dude. It's and they are responsible for your physical well-being if you're ever in a hospital. And they'll look, and it's kind of like I kind of shudder at the idea of something happening to me and being forced into a hospital bed. My nurse comes in to check my vitals and then may ask, so, yeah, okay, everything's looking good. Who did you vote for, by the way?
Look at this. Look at this.
Nurses stealing drugs. Tonight, the investigators are digging deeper into a problem experts say is widely underreported. They estimate there are tens of thousands of cases across the country every year. Just this month, a nurse from Lee Memorial Hospital was arrested and now faces more than 100 charges related to drug diversion.
Look at that.
NBC2 investigators shows us how hospitals are catching these thieves.
Here I have an investigative report compiled by Lee Memorial Health System about a nurse suspected of stealing drugs. It contains hundreds of pages of drug records, which is one of the ways hospitals are able to catch and stop drug theft. The devil is in the details. Pages and pages of drug records showing when nurses access narcotics and when they weren't supposed to.
A lot of the old folks' homes and like places for like severely disabled, they don't have the high-tech systems that hospitals do. So a lot of these junkies, they'll go to work at like an old folks home and steal the drugs.
Nurse arrest once a week.
Yeah.
Murky is alarm.
He said there's a nurse arrest once a week.
Enforcement officer specializing
just 9 years ago, guys,
in drug diversion at hospitals. He says the issue is widely underreported and widespread across the country.
About 37,000.
Well, you know why it's underreported, right?
That's my best.
Oh, it's underreported because it's female nurses doing it, and remember,
Thank you.
It's female nurses doing it, and we cannot live in a society where we hold the female criminals to accountability.
Of course not.
We can't do it. And so pretty much if the system knows that they're wrong, if they're stealing or if they're doing things they're not supposed to do, they will bury the lead. Yeah. They will bury it and not report on it because all women are empowered victims. But even when they're stealing drugs from old people.
And it's even worse because they'll just get away with it more and more and more, and that emboldens them because they're only getting a slap on the wrist. A guy doesn't want.
Oh, they made the punishment harsh.
Yeah,
slap on the wrist. I didn't know that they were strict. They were strictly enforcing.
What a joke! You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. If it was male nurses or doctors doing it, front page news from coast to coast. They would be talking about how male nurses stealing drugs is internalized misogyny. I don't even know the freaking words they use anymore. It would be like at least 2 or 3 isms. That's all I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
God, that's like, and whenever I see stuff like this, I don't know what it is. Like, I wish I could be shocked at this, but whenever you mean a whole bunch of female nurses are stealing Vicodins? Oh, well, I'm not surprised.
There is outrage and there is disgust following the arrest of an emergency room nurse at U of Health accused of stealing medication.
To hear that offenses like this are happening in our hospitals, that nurses are using drugs and stealing drugs while they're at work is actually appalling.
A nurse who asked to remain anonymous first told us about the arrest of 41-year-old Desiree Leto. She was taken into custody at work earlier today. News for Jax reporter Eric Avenir joins us live from outside of U of Health Hospital near Springfield to explain why there's even more to this story, as I understand it.
Here we go, guys.
Yeah, when Leto was arrested earlier today here inside UF Health, she was already out of jail on bond following a July arrest in Clay County, where authorities say she stole medication from Orange Park Medical Center, where she
was still able to find a job as a nurse, even though it was proven in the court of law that she was stealing meds. A company looked at that and said, man, you're fine. You're fine. Here's the key to the drug room. Don't take any of the drugs now.
Isn't that nuts?
I feel like if you're in the medical field and you're going to pull this stunt, you should be blacklisted.
Yeah.
If you're caught stealing, if you're stealing drugs and you get caught, you should get blacklisted like nationally.
Yeah.
Like your name should be on a registry where it's like you're trying to get, I don't care if it's an old folks home, a hospital, whatever. Or if it's even like the nurses station at the elementary school. If you were fired for stealing drugs, you should be in a database that says do not hire this person.
Yeah. And I think that it took them a little while to actually develop that, but they're trying to do that now with like deaths
I hope so.
by on nurses' shifts and other things. But it's just like, yeah. So MS Best made a good point that female doctors aren't different at all. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Yeah, that's true. But guys, never ever did a nurse ever.
No,
Ever.
yeah, like no, it's like it's like I've actually seen like I actually covered some videos on my show of like there's this one chick who, look, she was pretty cute, and she and the first words out of her mouth is, "Oh, you think nurses are cool and you want to date one?" It's like I go, "No and no." And then she
that was a lie.
No thanks.
Well, these are all the things that you need to know. Like I don't need no. The only thing I need to know is that I don't want you. I don't want to date you because I already know that you and Dr. Chad are hooking up in the freaking broom closet in between shifts.
Yeah.
I already know that the sleeping room that you nurses got is constantly reeking of fish. Yeah. That's how you want to live your life. That's fine, but I want nothing to do with it.
Debt. They're all stressed out. They work crazy hours. They're more likely to be bullies and junkies. Why would you ever date a nurse? Ever?
No, God.
Well, here we go.
I'd rather take a sledgehammer to the kneecap.
Investigators say in that Clay County case, the medication she stole was meant for patients who were in pain.
Oxy.
When police took 41-year-old Desiree Lato into custody here at UF Health, news of why the emergency room nurse was arrested quickly began to spread among nurses at other Jacksonville hospitals. A nurse who asked to remain anonymous in this story says allegations of Lato stealing medication were hard to keep swept under the rug. How did you find out?
The medical community is actually very close. So, when something happens, we all know.
The arrest report, which details
because they're all banging each other. You know what I'm saying?
The allegations against Lato was not available despite confirmation that she was booked into the Duval County Jail around 1:30 Friday afternoon. But News4Jax did a simple Google search and learned that Lato was arrested back in late July on 2 counts of obtaining medication by fraud while working as an ER nurse at Orange Park Medical Center. On Tuesday, she was arraigned in that case and pled not guilty, so the case is going to trial. According to the arrest warrant affidavit in that Clay County case, Lato had been under investigation since March. A hospital pharmacy director.
Damn. But anyways, so guys, on to the topic. Now, guys, the whole woke thing really wasn't an issue until what year, guys? What year did this whole thing take off?
2015, 2016, I want to say is when it really started getting bad.
And guys, what happened in 2016 that made this whole thing take off?
I mean, the answer is fairly obvious. I'm orange, man. Yeah, everything obviously. I turns to orange, but it's the best shade of orange. Okay.
Yeah, guys, right here, this. 2016 is when things really started going down the crapper.
Oh man!
And guys, do you remember what started the whole toxic fandom, the chuds, the conservative toxic fan base? What IP started it all, guys? Or
Marvel?
Nope.
Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about this.
Yeah, yes.
Oh man.
Yeah, Ghostbusters 2016.
Jenny McCarthy is, to this day, this is a hill she's decided to die on.
Yeah.
She is blaming basement-dwelling incels to this day for the failure of this movie.
Yeah, guys, this is probably the most important piece of modern media ever made.
I'm inclined to agree. I am inclined to agree. Like, this was a disaster.
Yeah.
You want to know what my favorite, like, this was something. So Ghostbusters 2016, this was made like during the height of the cinematic universe concept.
Yeah.
Every single IP was trying to figure out a way to make it make an extended universe. Like Universal was doing it, DC was doing it. They wanted Ghostbusters 2016 to be the flagship for a Ghostbusters extended universe.
Yeah.
How do you do that? It's a bunch of scientists running around with freaking nuclear guns shooting at ghosts, and they wanted to do an extended universe of it.
Yeah. I just don't get it. Guys, this is the first time, and it was one big pivot. Because, guys, all this is, when they say toxic fandom, is a way for them to have a built-in excuse to explain their flop, to explain their failure, to say, oh, well, it was review bombed, or oh, you know, the toxic fan base didn't give it a chance. It's like, guys, can you think of any industry other than Hollywood where they say that the customer is always wrong?
Video games. Pretty much the entertainment industry in general, its whole business model is hinged on, like, that's always their backup plan. When they already got the press releases, like, you know, like pre-filled out and ready to release at a moment's notice. They all want to blame white men. Those are the first ones. White men are like the first people to be blamed when something flops. Because like I said, like, as a white man, as a representative for every single white to ever exist, it is true. We did invent racism. We're the ones who invented it. We invented racism. We invented slavery. We invented Europe. We invented war. We are responsible for every single atrocity that's ever existed in the history of the planet. And they have press releases to blame us every single time a movie flops.
But here's the thing. People always go, Christians are so stupid because they always presuppose that God did it. So they can't think critically. Well, guys, put a one if you agree. The wokes presuppose that white guys did it.
Yeah, pretty much.
So can they do critical thinking, right? Can they progress? Can they go on to actually formulate good arguments if they assume that they have the answer? It's ridiculous. You guys, Ghostbusters 2016. This movie was absolute trash. It's been talked about so many times, right? But guys, first of all,
it's a landmark.
No one needed to reboot Ghostbusters. They could have even done this as like a sequel where it's like 20, 30 years in the future, and these chicks come across the old equipment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I would have been reboot. It would have still been trash, but to reboot the Ghostbusters is absolutely ridiculous. When they did this, and every single one of these actresses was even downplaying legit criticism, right? Leslie Jones sucks. She's horrible. She's not funny.
She's not. She only has.
What's that?
Yeah, Leslie Jones only has one character. And that is screaming black woman. Yeah, that's all she can do. She has no range at all.
Ugly screaming black woman. Oh,
yeah. That's it. That's it. Jenny McCarthy. Here's the thing. Jenny, I'm not a fan of Jenny McCarthy.
Look. Yeah. It's Melissa McCarthy.
Yeah, you can tell
they both suck, obviously. But I'm just saying that's how forgettable this movie was. Is we don't even remember who was in it.
I did need the reminder. Yeah, it was that awful.
Yeah.
I want to forget it.
Horrible, dude. Horrible.
No, I actually saw a video about Ghostbusters 2016. It was an analysis, and they actually brought up a really good point why this movie never should have been rebooted. And that's because the original Ghostbusters with the original cast, that was a masterclass in comedic timing and writing.
Yes.
Like, it was tight. Like, they had what was it? Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Ernie Hudson and who played Egon. I can't believe that name is escaping me now.
I never know his name.
Yeah.
But
they worked incredibly well together, and they had an incredibly tight script. It was masterfully timed.
Eddie Murphy was actually supposed to be Winston. Ernie
Winston
Hudson's role.
No, Ernie Hudson. Ernie Hudson was right for the job. I could not see Eddie Murphy doing that. Harold Ramis. Thank you, Korg. Thank you.
Well, what happened was he got to do Beverly Hills Cop.
That was a better fit for him.
So I can say that was a good, that was a good.
Oh yeah.
Thing. But it's so funny because Ernie Hudson says like they brought him on so late in the process that he really did kind of embody the audience, and like he's just a regular everyman, like what the hell is going on here? So he really grounded the movie. Like he was just like, wait, we're going after ghosts now, really?
yeah. But like that actually worked out because the video that I'm talking about here, they said that Ghostbusters is a comedy about starting a business, and this business gets successful. They need another employee. And they are just looking for anybody. They don't, and Ernie Hudson, he's the everyman. Yeah. He's the everyman. He's just a guy down on his luck, just looking for a job. Yeah. And it helps to ground the story.
About this is, guys, once again, put a 1 if you agree, guys. In general, just women aren't funny. They're just not, right?
It's incredibly rare.
I can tell you guys that this Kate McKinnon chick and Kristen Wiig are decently funny. Like I would say
they have their moments.
Of 1 to 10, they're like a 3, but everyone else is like a 0, right? The guys, listen, McCarthy, not funny. Leslie Jones,
no, she's not at all
funny, right? So guys, women in general aren't funny, but to take the wit and the timing that Ghostbusters have, I do not think it's possible to have women do. Guys, let me know if you agree. Guys, put agree or disagree.
Every once in a while, you'll find a female comedian who is legitimately funny. Like I'll always have a soft spot for Joan Rivers.
I like what's her name, Lisa Lampanelli. She's hilarious, but she has that butch kind of lesbian type of thing. But guys, women aren't suited to have this dry sense of humor that Ghostbusters has. It's very dry, kind of like witty, kind of, you know what I'm saying? The small details, so
because like they fell into a really bad trap when it comes to modern comedy, and that is improv. They improved almost every single scene, and the problem with improv is there's a time and a place for it. But like I personally think that improv comedy ruined comedy, especially like it started around 40. You remember 40-Year-Old Virgin?
Yeah.
Oh, that movie was funny. There's a ton of improv in there, but then pretty much improv took over tight comedic writing. And so everybody just wanted to improv. And the thing is, I've seen clips of Ghostbusters 2016. These guys have no chemistry. They have no real character. And it just didn't work. It was a bad movie. But naturally, no, it didn't work because I'm a white guy, because I'm whitey.
Play by men's rules. Well, that likes with female comedians up till now, comedians. I'm not saying that there aren't great female comedians. There are many, many, many. That's not the same as the female censor. She makes the same distinction. I say the problem with female comedians up till now is they tend to be either dykes or Jews or butch. Roseanne Barr, Sarah Silverman, etc., etc. And these are all four.
Sarah Silverman.
She says the same. What does she say? Well, now there are some that are also pretty, even if some of them are a bit butch and a bit Jewish. Okay. And I quote, by and large, however, stand-up comedy is tougher and meaner, and the women who do it play by men's rules. Well, that's exactly, in so many words, what I said. But now they're prettier and sexier, and they wear less, and care less about the proprieties. So what has been the achievement of my essay? It's been to make sexier women try harder to amuse me. Well, that was my whole plan to start off with. A salad of letters chosen by the magazine's correspondence.
Where's where it says women aren't on?
Percent of the population back in.
Oh, watch.
There is no question that for women the need or ability to be funny. That dispute about what the answer is.
Hitchens is
dispute about what the answer is. There is no question that for women the need or ability to be funny is tremendously less than it is among men. Nobody has been found to deny that. Alessandra doesn't even try to deny it. If you were to ask me, has reading her article made me reconsider my view that women aren't, as a gender, funny? I would say very much to the contrary. She's been unable to write this piece without direct reference to the exceptions I made, as well as the examples that I gave. And she even at one point echoes what I think is my strongest point, namely that women don't need to be funny.
There you go.
Exactly.
Women don't need to be funny. They don't need to be funny.
They don't. They really don't.
Guys.
We never asked them to be funny.
Yeah.
But they demanded it. And like one thing that I've noticed is like female comedy is incredibly formulaic.
Yes.
Like they
vagina, like this on It's Always Sunny.
Yeah, pretty much.
She's a chick. She said the V word. I was funny, you know.
They either go the Sarah Silverman route, where pretty much all they do is like they just try to fit in as many swear words and vagina jokes as they can into a 20-second bit, or they end up they end up just screaming loudly.
Yes. Yep.
You know, that's typically it. Now, now I agree, there is exceptions. There are like female comedians who are legitimately funny that will get a chuckle out of me.
Yeah.
Like Amy Sedaris during Strangers with Candy. I don't care what anybody says. That's one of my happy shows, and she was brilliant in it. But 9 times out of 10, I think I made a joke where I was just saying, because who am I thinking? Tina Fey. I think Tina Fey did a lot to destroy Saturday Night Live.
Yeah. Well, she was good as a writer, though. She could write.
She had her moments. But like when you take a look at what Saturday Night Live was doing before, you know, I'm sorry, during, I think it was Robert Smigel. I think he was the head writer before her. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's just she did a lot of damage. There is entertainment blood on that woman's hands. I'm sorry.
That for most men, if they can't make women laugh, they are out of the evolutionary contest. They're never going to get laid.
Yeah. Comedy is the way that ugly dudes get laid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you can make a chick laugh, you're in. That's just how it works.
Most men are fantastically unattractive. What women see in them is mysterious to most men as well as most women. If you can't make them laugh, you don't have a chance. With women, there's no need to be rendering yourself attractive to men in that way. We already find you attractive. Thanks.
But, guys, did he tell a lie? Did he tell any lie?
City boy!
R.I.P. to Christopher Hitchens, man. Honestly.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is, like, if you're a dude and you're trying to get into comedy, it's brutal. It is brutal out there. Like you have to be clever, you have to be quick-witted, you have to be able to deliver jokes incredibly well. And if you fumble, people will let you know and they will rip into you. Like
the two funniest chicks on television right now are the actors from What We Do in the Shadows. And then
she's funny. She is funny. I'll give her that.
Dee from Always Sunny. She has been hands down the funniest woman on television for, I want to say, the last 15 years. I can't think of anyone that's made me laugh harder by just sheer timing, a physical comedy stuff alone than Caitlin Olsen. Caitlin Olsen is hilarious. She is hilarious. And she totally leans into it. And it was her idea because you guys actually watched season 1 and then part of season 2. Her character was like the whiny voice of reason. And she's like, wait a minute. I want my character to be a drunken piece of trash just like everyone else. And that's why she's been so hilarious.
I want to be like the guys.
Yeah, so but
yeah.
Anyways, so I know I just want to start out with this, guys. Star Trek is dead. I think Locke and I we were talking about this, and I have a couple of videos about Hollywood as a whole. Guys, Hollywood's cooked, right? You know, but guys, Star Trek, okay,
like big time. Like here, like I like after it was Starfleet Academy when it first got canceled. I actually was on YouTube and I saw a bunch of videos of like feminists in their cars whining that it was getting canceled. There was this one chick who was going, I'm a Trekkie, and Starfleet Academy was bringing in more Trekkies, and it made me feel loved, and now I'll never get closure on my favorite characters. She never mentions a character.
That was a lie.
Like, guys, come on, right, guys? Here's the thing. Star Trek means a lot to me because I used to watch the original series, but then when the Next Generation came out, right, my parents, we were the latchkey kids. So my parents were always were working. My dad, he was in school and then we're working 2 jobs, but he always managed to. I remember Star Trek used to come on Tuesday nights at 8. He would always get that night off, so we could all sit. It was my brother and I and my dad. We would sit and watch Next Generation. That was our thing growing up. This show means so much to me. DS9, yes. I think
I'm a bigger DS9 guy myself.
Me too. But this will always hold place because I watched Next Generation with my dad. DS9, not as much, but going back and watching DS9, I appreciate it more. But as far as my childhood goes, because I was in middle school when DS9 came out, but in elementary school, it was all about Next Generation, right?
Yeah, no, it's like
why did they have to ruin Star Trek? Why? I don't understand why this what's his name? Kurtzman, the guy who's in charge.
Oh yeah, Robert Kurtzman. Oh, that freaking guy.
Robert Kurtzman. Yeah, this guy.
He's bought and paid for, just like the rest of them.
This guy. He's the guy who's ruining Star Trek, guys.
He's ruining everything.
Guys, how do you ruin Star Trek? He did Discovery, he did Picard, he did
was he responsible for like the new Trek movies?
No, that was J.J. Abrams.
Oh, but, yeah, that's right.
I'd rather watch those than Discovery or Picard or Starfleet Academy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like the first 2. You know what I'm saying? Honestly.
Yeah. Like, and the thing
multiple times. So,
well, one of the problems that like he dumbified Star Trek. Yeah. Like one of the nice things about Star Trek, one of its biggest strengths was that it was an intelligent show.
Yeah.
It trusted its audience with complicated storylines, with moral dilemmas, with like very, very good dialogue, with deep characters. And he dumbified it.
Yeah.
He dumbified it. And you can't dumbify Star Trek.
With Doctor Who, right? Guys, once again, the show is escapism. You're supposed to tell the reader to think and not what to think. Yeah. Star Trek has always made people think and not told them what to think. And the issue with all the last couple of Star Treks is, once again, you have what's supposedly Starfleet and they're cussing and swearing and
there's fat
talking
chicks
back,
and cripples.
Yeah, talking back to superior officers. You know what I'm saying? Guys, like that's not. And then there was people even when Starfleet Academy started. Starfleet's not a military organization.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled.
I'm pretty sure the Dominion would beg to differ.
But it's called Starfleet.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
It's a naval organization with a militarized structure.
What a joke.
Like this kind of stuff just bugs me because like we're talking this is what that right there, like it's like I'm sorry, but when your captain is too stupid to know how a chair works.
Yeah.
Like I get what they were doing. It's like, oh, this female captain, she's quirky, she doesn't play by the rules. But it's like, if you're too stupid to know how a chair works, you shouldn't be commanding a starship.
But everything
like, and it's little stuff like that that
is horrible. Think about it.
It's irredeemably
everyone's overweight, everyone's ugly.
They emasculated Klingons. AJ,
listen.
How do you emasculate a Klingon?
Listen. There's one thing that even the next generation, all of them, they realize that you're in a ship in space. Mm-hmm. Nothing about the Starfleet Academy sets look like you are on an actual ship. They didn't even understand the architecture of a starship.
Nope.
The bridge was way too damn big. The stations were way too far away. There's all these bright, crazy lights where you can't really see it. How did this make sense?
Because they wanted it to make it look like they wanted it to make it look like it was the future.
Horrible.
And the funny thing is, Star Trek did have like some type of grounding in reality. Yes, you're talking about space explorers in the 23rd, 24th, 25th century, whenever, but there was still some grounding behind it. Like you take a look at the bridge of the Enterprise D. I can buy that. Like you take a look at that bridge of the next generation's Enterprise. It's like, yeah, I could actually see like a command center looking like that.
Yeah. Now, guys, I want you to understand, Discovery was bad enough, right? But guys, they did cancel Starfleet Academy because they filmed seasons 1 and 2 back to back. So all these wokes are, oh, you white men, see, it got a second season. See, there's nothing that you can do. Guess what? It got canceled, and they have to show the second season. So they're losing more money.
Yeah. So AJ, you know about the Spock figurine story, right?
Yes, guys.
Yeah, look,
guys,
dude, that was
wait, lock. Guys, put a 1 if you heard about the Spock figurine story.
Yeah, if you haven't, it's a humdinger. I'm telling you, it made me smile. Here, after I heard the Spock figurine story, it made me smile.
Guys, let me know. I'll put a 1 if you guys have heard this. All right. Guys, watch. So they showed
words.
They showed the new Starfleet Academy show on YouTube, right? Guys, some of my videos have more views than that. But guys, tell me why Nerd put a Spock figurine on his office chair and live stream this. Look at this.
This is brilliant. That's all it was. I freaking love Nerd, man.
And this got more views than the new Star Trek show that cost millions of dollars to make.
It's brilliant. It was brilliant. Like everyone, like, and the thing is like AJ.
What were you saying, Locke? I'm sorry.
Hi, everyone. Hope you're.
No, so you know why Star Trek got so famous, right?
What do you mean?
It was So pretty much, it was Star Trek was Paramount's answer to Star Wars. Like the original series kind of came and went, and it was sitting on the back burner.
Yeah.
Star Wars came out and was this huge juggernaut, and Paramount's going, we got to get in on this. What do we got? We got Star Trek. Call Bill Shatner. Call Leonard Nimoy. Let's get him in there. And then, Wrath of Khan came out and just freaking exploded.
Yeah.
Which is like my second favorite Trek movie.
Well,
I'm a Star Trek 4 guy myself.
But I remember that it came out in the 60s and then it blew up in the 70s. But after Wrath of Khan, they were going to bring the show back. But then all the actors asked for so much money that they said no, and they started doing movies. And a good chunk of the first 2 seasons of Next Generation are actually rewritten from that proposed series.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So guys, this has to be one of the most gangster things I've ever done. That I've ever seen done.
Yeah, it's about to say you're taking credit for Nerd
Run. No, sorry. Because this has to be one of the greatest things, one of the greatest media anythings at all to show.
One of the best middle fingers ever.
Look at that. I'm trying to figure out where's his actual hold on. Live. Let's go to his most popular. Where's the But yeah, guys, he had way more concurrent viewers than the new Star Trek show.
Yeah.
Hilarious, guys. And this is costing hundreds of millions of dollars to make. What a joke.
And they'll keep doing it. And the thing is, even when it's like, oh man, Black Snape. Oh yeah. Oh god. Oh yeah. No, they're gonna keep doing it. Like modern entertainment is dead. It's dead.
Well,
video games, TV, movies, so much damage has been done and so much goodwill has been broken.
Yeah.
There is not much that any of these major entertainment outlets can do to salvage it. Like people are angry. It's like you're taking these things that we love and you're making all of these completely pointless decisions that nobody gives a crap about. You cannot sit there and tell me that there was a massive fan base that was demanding we see a Klingon in a dress.
Yeah.
You cannot tell me that.
Yeah.
But they did it anyway, saying, "Oh no, this is what people want." No, they want Klingons in their armor, fighting like Kalis, drinking their blood wine, and singing their songs.
Hit the like button, guys. Yeah, well, here, guys, in Locke. So I was thinking this the other day. Guys, what do you think was the moment? And we'll actually go back to some other franchises here soon. But guys, what do you think was the moment where things where that first domino that to really fight back was pushed over? Guys, what do you think?
So the first domino to fight back
against the wokeness in media.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh man,
I can tell you what. Mine is. You guys remember this? You remember this?
Oh yeah. Oh, I thought you were talking about a movie.
No, but just in general, where the narrative changed. The whole men are horrible. Nothing, men are this, men are that. The first time that I've ever seen pushback and a major victory happen.
They're still talking about this, and there are still tons of women out there who still take Amber Heard's side. That's still blame Johnny Depp for being an abuser.
Yes,
it is nuts.
But in general, though, I can say that this to me, this was like the. You guys know how how you remember where you were when 9/11 happened? Because I remember where I was when I heard that Johnny Depp won, that JD won this. Guys, this was the first of the pendulum starting to swing the other way. I can't think of anything where hands down. I mean, there's women that I know who are hardcore bra burning, hairy underarm.
I am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore.
They're saying this broad was crazy because her story was so nuts, was so crazy, and the fact that she did the whole M2 tour and everything. And guys, this was the first thing that put cracks in their total victory. And guys, here's the thing: when they let do her thing, guys, they were drunk off of power, guys.
Victory has defeated you.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Guys, come on.
Jesus, cost to your strength.
It couldn't have happened. It couldn't have happened to anyone who more deserving of it.
Yeah. Guys, they honestly
deserved it.
Yeah. She thought that she had wands, like that us guys were so cooked that she could go up there and do a media tour based on lies. And she didn't think that not only would he not fight back, but she thought, guys, this is how far the pendulum had swung. She knew he had all of it evidence. She knew he had her recording. She knew all this, and she said, it doesn't matter. You guys are so cooked with that women are so ravenous, right? That no one's going to ever believe you. And guys, it was so egregious that even some of the most man-hating, misandrous, gynocratic chicks were like, no, even we got to take JD's side. This when the cracks started to show. This is when, honestly, men, it's like I don't even know what an example. Okay, this would be like, this was our Dunkirk.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
You know what I'm saying? This is when we held them off long enough to make it to England and regroup so that we can go back, plan to go on the offensive. This was our Dunkirk.
Yeah. No, that's a pretty good description. This was a big deal. This was a big deal because at that time, like, pretty much when it comes to, DV and spousal abuse and all that stuff, like, the double standard was insane. Yeah. Because, like, it's like if, like, the man was being violent or being, mistreating of his wife, he would be demonized. But if the wife was abusing his man physical, or her man physical or otherwise, they would look at the man and go, what did you do to make her so angry?
It's true. Yep.
Seeing this just showing
if a woman cheats, it's his fault. If a woman divorces or if the marriage doesn't work out in any way, it's his fault.
Yep. Always. What I really like about this is how it proved that there are marriages, there are relationships out there where the woman is just a demon.
Yeah.
And they say, oh no, women are all loving and cherub-like. I go, no, demon.
Yeah.
Like, I am very curious to see what would happen if you hit her with some holy water. I'm very curious to see what would happen.
But people just don't get, like, you can say that their relationship was toxic. Because here's the thing. Listen, she was up there with Alyssa Milano and Rose McGowan and all these women who were talking about the whole M2 thing. You know what I'm saying? She had wrote articles and done all these tours based on lies. All these chicks were like, oh yay, girlfriend. Yay, evil man. And then people finally realize Johnny Depp, how many chicks would actually kill to be with Johnny Depp? Johnny Depp is a guy that a lot of men want to be and a lot of women want to be with, and he was being mistreated this way. I think that's when once again people actually started seeing this whole M2 thing is out of control. It's out of control. It's too much power. Because you can just get anyone anytime. And this is when the cracks started to show. And this is when some women started to see the truth. And this is when you white guys really started saying, to hell with this. No, we aren't putting up with this crap.
Yeah.
Because if Johnny Depp can get cooked, I can get cooked.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
no, it's yeah, no, I don't know, man. That was just absolute insanity. And to see people still sticking up for AH after the fact is just, it's like those are Kool-Aid mainliners. Like there's no saving them.
Yeah.
There is no saving them. And just, oh man.
Hold on, this is hold on. Yeah, there's still Reddit threads.
Of course there are.
Someone says, "What's up?" The people suddenly siding with AH after the whole ordeal with her and JD. I was browsing through Reddit. I saw a post on popular congratulate this chick for having twins and talking positively about her and negatively about JD in the comments. Just years ago, people they were talking about how bad she was, and everyone sided with JD. And now there's a change of attitude. Why? Person says, "I've always been on her side, but then I live New York and LA." What?
So here's my question. This is a legitimate question. Is Johnny Depp currently in like a public relationship? If yes, how old is the woman in question?
Yeah.
That is the, because let's say for the sake of argument that he is in another relationship and he's with someone who's 20, 21, 22, 23, that would explain it. Because that's like the new demonization right now. They're going like they are targeting rich, successful, famous men who are like in their 40s and their 50s, getting with women in their early 20s.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that's the new hotness right now. Yeah. So if Johnny Depp is currently with somebody who's 22 or 23, whatever, it would make perfect sense why people would be siding with AH. Sorry, I know I'm not supposed to be dropping names in. I'll work on that.
It's ridiculous, man. This
this
whole thing, once again, they're still trying to say that he was the bad guy. This doesn't make it, guys. This is why you just can't bother with these absolute dunderheads.
Yeah, you can't.
You can't, guys. Once again, inviting one of these women into your life is one of the worst things you could possibly do.
Well, and you know what makes it scarier? Like I've started to notice this. A lot of these women think that what they see on screen is real life. They think TV and movies are real. That is why they hinge so much of their attention and energy on celebrity culture. Like they'll watch like whatever dating reality show number 42, whatever it is, and they will think it's real.
Look. This person is trying to say that Johnny Depp, he should have let it go and he shouldn't have let it play out in court. That's narcissistic behavior because he didn't let it go. Please.
God.
What a
wait, hold up. AJ, can you scroll up a second?
Yeah.
Go back up. I want to take a look at the mod list here. Keep going. Up there it is.
Yeah.
One of the moderators, Johnny Depp, is a W. Yep.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, but here's the thing, guys. These knuckleheads can say this all they want, but Heard, she's cooked. She's cooked. She's never gonna work again. And someone says, why do some people still believe age, even though she's been proven in court to be a liar and abuser? Person says she does not deserve rehabilitation. She never retracted her lies. Look at that. She's underage DUIs, blah, 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 blah. The only people who support her at this point are those who are just as abusive and manipulative. Facts. Yeah. Yes. So, once again, this is just a small group of angry chicks mad that a man won. And that, once again, that was like, it reverberated all around the culture war. This is men saying we had our win and there's a snowball's chance in hell and they can't handle it.
Yeah, no, it's like like I've gone on record, I've said this a dozen times, but your typical modern woman is decided to wage a lifelong war to always be right about everything.
Mm-hmm.
And the second that they lose or the second they don't get what they want, they go on a rampage.
Yeah.
They will say some of the dumbest stuff imaginable, just like a 5-year-old does when they lose a dodgeball.
But Locke, here's the thing about women. Guys, put a 1 if you agree. There's not even a strategy or a point to it. Guys, the only reason why feminism took off is because there was a whole bunch of rich, powerful corporatists that were in Marxists who were behind it. There's a small group of powerful men who were telling them what to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, freaking commies, man.
Locke, now you were saying about another franchise you were talking about. I forget the one you were.
So, what was the other one? Hang on, I'm taking a look because we were
talking about.
Oh yeah, right? Masters of the Universe.
Oh yeah.
He-Man. Oh, we got to talk about this one, dude.
So guys.
Oh my God.
Who remembers He-Man the cartoon?
Oh, those were the days. Like honestly, I gotta say this: Hasbro, the toy company, had one of the best business models of the 1980s when it came to kids, because every single one of their cartoons, He-Man, Thundercats, G.I. Joe, they were all designed. Yeah, they were all. Yeah, they were all designed to sell action figures, and it worked. And He-Man was like, oh man, He-Man was one of the best. Like, it makes perfect sense that they're going after He-Man, and dude, you know how hard they've been trying to wokeify He-Man, right?
Hey, Locke, there's a guy near me. He's selling the entire, like, a whole Unicron toy.
Really?
It's like $3,200. I'm like, oh, I want it.
Oh, man.
I think he's the same guy who was selling the G.I. Joe aircraft carrier, but
oh man, yeah, like the freaking like 7 foot long one.
Yeah.
Oh man,
I miss it.
Oh dude, that's a thing of beauty. That's a thing of beauty right there.
But he had the OG one. You know what I'm saying, guys?
Yeah. Like and freaking, those were the days. Those were the freaking days. It was so simple, you know. And I mean, AJ, you watch Saturday morning cartoons, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
All right. Which one was your favorite? Yeah, I know. Yeah. Screw me for a rest. It's an impossible question, right?
Spiral Zone. The Spiral Zone. This was a good one. Spiral Zone, or no. There you go. Jace and the Wheeled Warriors. Another one made to sell on toys. Yeah.
Oh man.
Absolutely. This is by the same guys who did Mask. Yeah, remember Mask?
Yeah.
Mask. What is it? Ring Raiders.
Yeah, let's see. There was
and then
let's see what else. There was Exo Squad. That was a good one.
Yeah. Exo Squad was a good one. Oh,
yeah, this is good. Have you ever? I think they were called the Centurions. Have you ever heard of the Centurions?
Power Extreme. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Let's go.
Yeah, it was freaking awesome. Like we had some of the best entertainment growing up. We did not know how good we had it.
Pole position. Remember?
Man.
Cartoon. Remember one of them had the Mustang and then the other one had the other car? Yeah, this is great, dude. Yeah, look at that. But yeah. Because you guys remember they had He-Man?
Yeah.
And then they
Masters
had
of the
She-Ra.
Universe.
Yeah. Well, they made the movie in the 80s,
with Dolph Lundgren. It's a classic.
Hold on. And then they made that the Netflix show
with Kevin Smith. Oh my God, we could talk about Kevin Smith for freaking hours, man. Yeah, like what Kevin Smith did to He-Man. I am almost impressed what he did to He-Man. I am almost impressed.
Do you want to tell? You want to tell the whole lore behind it, Locke?
Okay, so all right, so we got to go back about 30 years, like to the early to mid 90s. Like Kevin Smith was just a nobody independent filmmaker from freaking New Jersey. And then he made Clerks, and he ended up becoming like the poster child for 1990s independent filmmaking.
Yeah.
Like he was like the hottest thing since sliced bread. He did Mallrats, which was one of the first movies to feature Stan Lee as a character.
Yeah.
And pretty much he had the Midas touch with the Jay and Silent Bob movies. And when the Gen X millennial nostalgia market like really ramped up, this guy was considered like the Godfather nerd. Like he was considered like.
Let's not forget that he wrote comics too.
Yeah,
he did.
Yeah,
he did Green Hornet. He did Green Arrow. He did Daredevil. Yeah. So
and
he has some comic chops.
Yeah, he's got chops. He does. Or he had. But the thing is like he married a feminist. His daughter is a vegan. And after it's like, and so once he got Masters of the Universe, it's like they're trying to make it sound like, oh, Kevin Smith, like the most famous nerd in the history of humans, has this legendary IP. He's going to do great things with it. You know what he does? He kills off He-Man in the first episode of He-Man.
Yep, he killed him off.
Kills him off
episode.
In the first episode. You kill off the title character, and then so there's like two major male characters in the Masters of the Universe. You have He-Man, then you have his sidekick. What was it, Master at Arms?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Master at Arms gets kicked out of court, so he's been disgraced. So now Masters of the Universe focuses on Teela.
Yeah, and who they make look
and
like
her
a
lesbian lover.
Yeah. I mean, look at this. Wait, where's her? Look at
look at that. Look at that. But no, here's the best part. This is the one thing that I love. It's like naturally you got Skeletor as the bad guy. What was the henchwoman for Skeletor? Like Lady Maleficent?
I think.
What's that?
Hang on.
Like
I think.
What was her name? It was something obvious. What was it? Oh God.
Evil Lynn. That was it. Evil Lynn.
Lynn. That's right. Evil Lynn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Right. So naturally, Kevin Smith was trying to imply that Evil Lynn, whose first name is Evil, wasn't evil. That she was more emotionally hinged than Skeletor. Like they were pretty much just demonizing every single male character in the Masters of the Universe franchise while propping up the females. Wow. And when Kevin Smith got called out publicly, he got mad.
Yeah,
he was actually crying about it, like saying, but He-Man sacrificed his life for the protection of Eternia. That's like one of the most heroic things you can do. Like, not in the first episode. Like he destroyed He-Man. How do you do that? It's like, just give the guy a freaking sword and have him go to town. That's all we wanted.
Did the show get canceled yet? I think so, right?
Yeah, I think so. But yeah. But they are making a He-Man movie. and it looks like it's going to be more of the same. Like, hang on.
I heard is that.
Yeah. I'll go ahead. I'll put the link in the chat here just a second. It's a article, not a video. There we go. Yeah,
Yes,
once I saw
he rejects the premise that Masters Universe performed poorly. Well, I mean, look at this, guys. Guys, would you watch anything that had anyone who looked like this in it?
No, I'm sorry, but if I'm watching a cartoon which involves like fighting like demons with swords, I want the chicks to be hot.
Yeah.
I want something pleasant to look at, and that is mannish. Like, if you had no idea what you were looking at or who that was, you would have sworn that thing was a dude.
Yeah, look at this. 93% critic score, 38% audience score. And guys, here's the thing. Put a 1 if you agree, guys. Anything that critics say is good is trash. Anything that critics say is bad is good.
Yeah.
You cannot.
Yeah, no, in a big way.
Critics. You cannot.
They're all in good. And the funny thing is, like, you remember how they do have a backup plan. So they have like a 1-2 punch when it comes to the reviews for these things. The first one, they just blame Whitey. They just blame Whitey for racism. When that doesn't work, and like people say, well, if you take a look at the Rotten Tomatoes review score, there's a huge ratio here. You know what their excuse is? Review bombing.
Yeah.
As if all of the basement dwellers have like this union where they all just agree to review bomb something. Like that's honestly what they want people to believe.
Yeah. I also think it's funny that they talk about how powerless the chuds are, right? All you cisgender hetero white males, you aren't powerful. You'll never be powerful enough. But at the same time, claiming that you guys destroy and review bomb everything. Like which one is it? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do this. Cancel. I ain't gonna pop-up blocker, honestly. Look at this, guys. Skeletor is the embodiment of toxic masculinity and Masters of the Universe, says Travis Knight. Look at that, guys. Look at that. And this is the director saying this. Look at that. Guys, this movie is cooked. Guys, why? Here's the thing: make up new stuff and ruin it. But don't just. Why do you got to take stuff that we actually like and screw it over? Why? This movie is gonna be absolute trash. Hold on. Look at this. Look at this. Guys, Kevin Smith, he was he was crying this whole time. Look at this.
Bubbly Steve is available for. We're gonna do a month damage control mode now for sure. It's been a pretty rough weekend, I'm sure, for Kevin Smith.
It was kind of a rough weekend for us as well.
It hasn't been a very good weekend for us either. I gotta tell you, it's Geeky's kind of at a wit's end.
I just, we didn't do anything, and everybody keeps blaming us for everything. And then he invokes our name in his panel and doesn't apologize. Fine, whatever. But then
sorry about that.
After us, it's like whatever.
You're all good.
Yeah.
You done fucked up. I'm sorry. Sorry, Mom.
So we're gonna talk.
You guys don't follow Clownfish. Guys, follow them. Both of them use it. They used to work for Disney. So they kind of know the ins and the outs. And they've been calling this crap out for years. Years. And everyone calls them racist and misogynists. Even Geek Sparkles. You hate women. Ah! Please.
Yeah, I take, like, at this point, if you're guilty of any ism, you might as well just wear it as a badge of honor at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Like you say, it's like, oh, do you have racist thoughts? Often and proudly.
Yeah.
You know, you
Talk about once you use a word so much, that doesn't mean anything. Because as we've had a couple times, you guys remember Korg, Colin, Steve, Rajai, all you guys who have been here since for about the last year and a half, 2 years, we've had a couple people clutch pearls at some of the jokes that we made about small hats and blacks and B-dubs and Hispanics and immigrants. So guys, we talk about everyone around here. You know what I'm saying?
How dare you?
That's not going to work over here. It's not, because I talk, guys, I am black, and I think I talk trash about people who look like me more than anyone else. Honestly, you know what I'm saying?
So you know, we're talking about video games. Like, one of the best life lessons I ever learned was from a VCPR segment in Grand Theft Auto Vice City, in which one of the guys on the talk radio station said, "And for the record, I am not a racist. I hate everybody separate from any issue."
Hold on, where's that one? Hold on.
Oh man, that's the thing. If you're going to get into this racket, then you just have to accept it's all fair game.
Here it is.
He said, "Hey, do you like Jews? I heard you don't like Jews." I said, "I don't like nobody. Jews, niggers, Asians, blacks, whites, Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, Cubans, dogs, horses, fish, roaches, worms, butterflies, ants. Nigga, I don't like nothing."
He gets it. He kept cats out of the list, though. Oh, man.
Every time I watch this clip, I think about everyone who's on this panel, guys. Matter of fact, guys, we're going to talk about Star Wars here in a second, guys. Here, I'm going to drop the link for anyone who's come on up, guys. Right, guys. Thanks, Locke, for being here, guys. I think Locke and I are going to do more collabs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Because it'll be fun. But yeah, here's the thing, guys. You can't force people to like stuff. You can't force us men to think that fat chicks are hot. You can't force us to think that that a whole bunch of LDHD TV stuff is good. Hold on.
That's not how it works. It's just you can't. And what sucks, like, there is actually one good thing to come out of this god awful mess, and that is, like, the internet itself has led the rise to independent entertainment development. You know, you've got YouTube guys making their own, like, YouTube segments. You know, the independent gaming, like the games that are being released right now on the independent level, like through Steam and stuff like that, they are blowing AAA titles out of the water. Like, no, I actually saw, like, a really cool survival horror game that I want to check out that takes place during World War I. That looks like an old school PS game. Dude, that stuff is freaking awesome.
Yeah. There was some congressional hearing thing, and it says, like, it was like 60 or 70%. No, it was 50% of the Netflix stuff. Over 50% has LDHD TV stuff, and over 50% of Netflix's children's content has LDHD TV stuff geared towards children.
I didn't
Guys, you can say YouTube sucks all you want, but YouTube is the #1 streaming in the world. Yep. And guys, you can't say that YouTube has the LDHD TV track record that Netflix has. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, so you said 50% of children's content on Netflix is part of that alphabet brigade?
Yes.
I did not realize the number was going down.
Horrible.
Oh,
I know, right?
Look you a minute, but you got
Hey-o! That one went right over my head, right?
Yeah, but you jumped up and caught it.
Hey-o!
Yeah, I knew you'd figure it out.
Look at this. Korg, what's up, dude?
Hey.
So you're an old curmudgeon, Korg.
Apparently so.
How do you feel about this whole woke agenda? Last, 10 years, 15 years of ruining everything in Hollywood and video games, and we haven't even touched on music yet. But guys, movies, think of this. This is why K-pop, Bollywood, and then just other smaller TV studios are taking off. It's because people are done with this. And guys, this isn't counting the fact that more and more films are being filmed outside of LA. Hold on. What are the main
dude, I actually got some stuff to say about the music industry, but when we get there.
Let's see.
Hold on. Are you guys familiar with Strong Bad?
Oh man, that takes me back. Trogdor, right?
Every time AJ's typing and mumbling, I picture him being like Strong Bad, hunched over his laptop, just
time for an email. Hope it's from a female.
Exactly.
Now I can't. Darn you, Korg! Now I can't unsee it.
Good, because I've been seeing it for months.
Oh man! Now, now I'm just picturing AJ behind his keyboard trying to type with boxing gloves on.
Nah, I just have an old clackety keyboard because I don't like.
Hey, those are the best kind.
No, those are the best, dude.
Yeah,
mechanical keyboards.
I was taking classes earlier this spring, and it was nothing but old guys, and we were all reminiscing about legacy hardware, and I brought up the old IBM 101 key keyboards. You could bludgeon somebody with one and then go back to work as if nothing happened because they were just freaking durable. Tanks. Yes.
Honestly, I'll always have a soft spot for the clackety clack of a Commodore keyboard, like the Commodore 64 keyboard. I just love the way that thing sounds.
Yeah, it was kind of
I miss those days, man.
But, yep.
Look at this. Canada, the UK, France, Italy, Spain, Australia. This is where people are feeling because they have such good tax incentives now. Mm-hmm. They had a thing with Rob Lowe and then the guy that played Ben on Parks and Rec, and they were talking about how much cheaper it is to film in Austria or Hungary or the UK or Italy instead of filming in LA. It's getting to the point to where if you're going to film, you can make downtown Budapest look like any city. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
You just can. So people, plus the tax breaks and the staff, you could pay them less. Why would you? And there's no politics involved.
I mean, you take a look, a great example of this is probably one of my favorite has-been actors of all time, the one and only Steven Seagal. Most of his movies, all of his movies, freaking Eastern Europe. Europe, all of his movies, they're made in Eastern freaking Europe. And the funny thing is, he did this one, I forget, it's some random name, it doesn't matter, but it's supposed to take place in a cantina in Mexico. And you've got these two dudes who are supposed to be cartel enforcers walking up to a 400-pound Seagal sitting in his chair.
With those hair plugs?
You could freaking tell. You could tell that these dudes were from the Ukraine, and they're pretending to be Mexicans. It was one of the greatest things ever.
Hey, it's movie
magic.
Yeah,
Eastern Europe is huge for filmmaking because of that.
Yeah. Guys, what a joke. What a joke.
How?
Star Wars is, guys, I think that the franchise that I gave up on first was actually Star Wars. Now, so everything post Endgame for MCU was trash, other than Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? So it took me a while to stop caring about Marvel, and I'll go see Spider-Man. But guys, I haven't watched anything Star Wars since like season 2 of The Mandalorian.
The last
was that? And I never saw Rise of Skywalker. So
no,
I
like
anything.
Yeah.
Like honestly, I was never a huge Star Wars guy, but at the same time, I could appreciate it for what it was, especially like the original Star Wars. The original Star Wars, that was a masterclass in practical filmmaking. Like what you can do with models and camera tricks and with sound design. It would, like, in that regard, it was a work of art, and I deeply respect it. But what they've turned it into, like, again, I said it earlier, Star Wars was a license to print money for decades.
Yeah.
If you had something attached with the Star Wars name, it was going to make money. And even like when George Lucas did the prequel trilogy, episodes 1, 2, and 3, they sucked. But all right, let me ask you a question. Would you rather watch Revenge of the Sith or Rise of Skywalker? You had to choose.
Make it challenging, because it was easily be Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at the comments. Liberty Caps points out that saw Star Wars 3 times in the theater in '77. That was not unusual, because that movie was held over for months.
Well, but it had
you guys are not old enough to.
Listen, the thing, there was there was no VHS, right? So you had to go watch it in the theater.
Correct.
Right. So they used to have movies out for like a whole year. I remember when I was in first grade, we had our very first a VHS player, and then my dad's buddy owned a video rental place, so he had Betamax and then he had VHS, but he just wanted to get rid of all of his Betamax because he realized that it wasn't going to take off, right? So we had a Betamax, so he gave us
I had a Betamax
player
growing up
and Betamax tapes, right? But you used to be able to go see a movie and it was out in the theater for like a whole year or longer. So
and the funny thing about no, go ahead, Gord. Go ahead.
I was going to say it was the popularity of the movie. And when you look at any of the vintage news clips and things like that from back of the day, I mean, people were so nuts about that movie. They were getting married in line. They were sleeping in line for days. And the line was wrapped around the block.
Oh, yeah.
Because, and people would get out of seeing the movie and they'd jump right back in line again. That's how nuts it was. But when my understanding, because I was 8 when that first came out, my understanding was that when the trailers first came out, it was laughed out of the theaters and they thought it was going to bomb.
Yeah, Mark Hamill had a story about that where they just wrapped up shooting because Star Wars, like from what I've heard, I'm not an expert in the subject, so someone can correct me, but like the story goes that Star Wars was actually just supposed to be quickly released and forgotten because the same studio was actually planning like this big budget sci-fi epic that was supposed to be released at like during prime time. And so Mark Hamill and Carrie Fisher went to a theater because they were going to be playing the first Star Wars trailer. And they play the trailer and it says Star Wars coming to a galaxy near you. And Mark heard a guy in the seat scream out, "Yeah, and it's going to be on TV 3 days later." Like everyone thought it was going to suck.
Yep.
Like the success of Star Wars blindsided everybody.
Yeah.
But everybody keeps referring to Lucas as a genius. Lucas he wasn't very focused, and it was his then wife and a couple other people that actually made Star Wars what it was. Because if he'd have been allowed to make it the way he wanted to make it, it would have been horrible.
Yeah,
he's the luckiest man in Hollywood.
Wait. But
Repo Nug.
Listen. A, he still had the vision, and B, he put the right people around himself to make the vision. So, guys, come on. Here's the thing. We this is like people saying, well, Steve Jobs wasn't some genius. He had people mix up for him. But okay, if I'm gonna make a car company, right? And I say, well, Anonymous is the best, car aesthetics person, and Korg is the best engine engineer, and Locke is the best whatever. I have the vision and the management skills to make sure that the sum product, based on everyone's input and contribution, is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Did you know, AJ, that Han Solo was supposed to be a lizard man?
Yep.
Yeah, and then someone in his circle said no, and either he listened or he had in the power of the group to veto that.
They were
it's just funny. It's just so weird.
Yeah, they were just fortunate, but Empire Strikes Back is probably one of the best. I don't want to call it redemption stories, but just one of the best stories you can ever watch in a movie. Because it was a shock to everybody at the time. It's the best Star Wars movie of all those movies that came out.
It had a great ending too.
Yeah.
I'm not the biggest fan of the first one. I mean, when I was little, I had watched it all the time, and now going back, I'll watch Empire Strikes Back at any time, and even like most of Return of the Jedi, but the first one I just really don't go back to, honestly. And
the reason why was Lucas wanted Star Wars to originally be like the old serials from the 30s and the 40s, where you just caught up with the heroes in the middle of the adventure. It wasn't meant to continue on, but there was so much demand for the rest of the story that he had to flesh it all out.
But at least he managed to do it, because you guys know what movie did that the worst, when it was supposed to be a one-off, and then it actually got so popular that they told them to make a sequel and flush out the story, and it was absolute trash. Anyone?
Samurai Cop?
Samurai Cop.
God, somebody got that one.
You guys know what it was?
I don't know.
Which one?
No idea.
Oh, no.
I am not Spanish. I am Egyptian.
I'm not Spanish. I'm Egyptian. Guys, tell me why. The first Highlander, it should not have worked, but it's the best shit movie there ever was, right? I love this movie.
Oh, it came and went in the theaters that I never knew it was out, and and it was the fall of '86. I happened to be home that night and nothing to do, turned on, and I saw this weird movie come on HBO, and I thought, all right, well, nothing to do on a Friday night, and holy cow, that was awesome.
Yeah, this movie, the acting. They cast a French guy that could barely speak English to be a Scotsman. They cast a Scottish guy to play a friggin' Spanish guy, right?
A Spaniard Egyptian.
It was horrible.
He was
Here's the thing, guys.
Who could also speak fluent Japanese.
The soundtrack, the set pieces, the fight scenes, the special
Clancy Brown as the Kurgan.
Clancy Brown, everything about this movie. It shouldn't have worked. And guys, the 80s cheese. For the love of God, the 80s cheese. This
is a movie that made Clancy Brown. He was not a legend.
Yeah,
but he only had 2 or 3 acting roles before this. One of which was Bad Boys, which was really good.
I think
they wanted him to do the script. I mean, they sent him the script. No, was it? Who was it? Yeah, it was Clancy Brown for the second one. And he goes, I'll do shit, but I won't do shit for free, because he was like, if I'm going to be in a movie this bad, you guys are going to pay me, because he read the script, But my point is that this movie did so well in Europe outside the U.S. This movie was a massive hit in Europe, Japan, China. It was huge. It was number one all around the world, except in the U.S. You know, so that's what they wanted.
So I've got a theory as to why this movie just works. And one of the reasons why is because they actually got the right cast of people who just love their jobs. Yeah. Like Christopher Lambert is one of those actors. 9 times out of 10, he strikes me as the type of actor who just is happy to be working. It's like, dude, I get to be in a movie where I get to be an immortal sword fighter.
Yeah, well,
teach me English. I'll do it. Everyone was having fun in this movie. It's a fun movie.
This movie just throws you into the plot. Like it throws you. It doesn't explain where the immortals come from. It doesn't give you. It gives you so much to. It leaves so much to your imagination. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then it's just over, and it was supposed to be one and done.
Yeah. This is the same kind of like genre as like Kroll and stuff like that. Like
Kroll.
that sword and like sword and sorcery kind of like stuff, which I like, but it's just like it's such a weird. Have you guys ever seen Zardoz?
Oh
with
God,
Sean Connery.
Oh yeah. Oh God.
AJ,
please don't bring up clips of Zardoz. Don't do it. It's an X.
No, please do. Yeah, it's not wrong.
XARDO.
No,
ZARD.
What?
No, ZAZARD. There you go.
It's the best. It's the best. It's the best Speedo ever.
Jesus Christ!
I told you.
I've seen memes.
It's amazing. It's so great.
Of this, dude. Oh no!
Well, even Rick and Morty clowned on it. That's what was so great.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is one of the OG memes.
Someone needs to carry my keys. I have no keys.
The gun is good. The gun is good.
Congratulations, Anonymous. Now the stream is going to get taken down, demonetized, and flushed.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Zardoz. This is one of the original memes. It
is one of the weirdest movies I've ever seen. I can't believe it got made. It's so weird.
That was about the time when a certain Bolivian marching powder was becoming a little bit predominant.
Oh yeah.
And actually,
there was plenty of snow being pushed around here. I'll tell you.
There was another thing too from like the 70s. So from like the 70s to around the mid 70s to the mid 80s, there was this strange studio policy where directors were pretty much given blank checks to make what they wanted. And so you ended up having a lot of strange movies and just a whole bunch of bombs. Like Steven Spielberg.
I like that though. I like the fact that there was all these weird movies that came out. They're just like they were just fever dreams.
Yeah,
like so great.
You see 1941.
Oh, that's a great movie.
No, I haven't seen that.
Oh, you've
Anonymous,
you have to see 1941. It's Dan Aykroyd.
Let me go. Oh, Dan Aykroyd. It's gonna be weird.
Belushi,
yeah, John Belushi.
Robert Mitchum. No, not Robert Mitchum. Robert Stack.
Yeah, Robert Stack.
He's the general who's watching Dumbo in the theaters.
Oh man. There's just like
I think I've seen a trailer for this movie. I've never seen it, but I'll check it out.
The funniest part in the whole movie is when the Ferris wheel takes off.
Like it's like imagine a World War II movie that was inspired, written, and completely made under the influence of nose candy.
It's a great
This movie is amazing.
Well,
and it was one of the biggest box office bombs of the late 70s.
Oh, you know who? Wait, AJ, scroll back down.
Up or down, dude.
A little bit. Okay, so those guys right there. I could have sworn the guy in the red plaid was John Billingsley, but that's not the guy with the ventriloquist dummy. And they're on lookout. Oh, Slim Pickens! I forgot he was captured by the
Slim Pickens. Yeah, that was the name I was thinking of. Such a great movie. This is in like my top 10 favorite movies of all time because it is just so insane. And John Candy's in this movie too. I forgot.
Was he?
It's like a who's who of that era of comedians. But it just completely
John Candy in there.
I'm a big fan of Dan Aykroyd because he's got like such a weird vision for all of his films. Have you guys ever seen the Coneheads?
Yeah.
The Coneheads. The Coneheads.
France. We come from France.
Not even joking. Is one of the best films I've ever seen.
But
I love
one of the better Saturday Night Live movies out there.
Yeah, it was on SNL.
It's so funny, and it's like it's basically it's an allegory of like basically the immigrant story of America.
But
it's amazing.
Did you watch the SNL skits?
No, I've never seen.
Yeah, that's where it comes from. Because remember, all these SNL skits back when SNL didn't suck ass got movies. Yeah. You had
the Blues Brothers.
Yeah, the Blues Brothers.
Yeah.
You had
he's made so many bangers.
Wayne's World. Oh.
Yeah, it's great, man.
Oh man, yeah.
I mean, his gem is.
You had Night at the Roxbury.
I wasn't a fan of Night at the Roxbury, but
let's see. You had the Blues Brothers, Wayne's World, Night at the Roxbury, Superstar. That was funny, and then MacGruber. Yeah.
I actually liked MacGruber. I think I'm in the minority on that one.
So what are the skits in it? Are they just in like a talk show or like
no?
They're aliens living in America
in different situations. It's like literally the movie.
So it's just the movie.
It's a 2 hour. Well, no, they made the movie as a 2 hour version of the sketches.
Okay, I'll have to see if there's a compilation. I'd like to check this out because I love the Coneheads.
Yeah,
it was probably.
You can probably go to NBC's site and
or just
they've got
YouTube
50 years of SNL out there.
It's
it's okay. That one right there. Move to the right. So that one right there with Murray and Dan Aykroyd. That's them on Family Feud.
Yeah.
Because that's back when Richard Dawson was hosting Family Feud.
He has got some of the craziest. Like Dan Aykroyd's got some of the craziest stuff. Like, have you ever seen Nothing But Trouble?
That movie is insane.
That movie is
oh my god!
Guys, hold on. Back to the topic though.
Yeah.
You can tell how cooked that Hollywood is because when was the last time that we had a really good comedy? Comedy is the temperature of pop culture and of society, right? Like if you're not making good comedies, society is cooked, right? Because you remember the 60s. 70s, the 80s, and like oftentimes there was comedy is basically like your finger to kind of take the wind, to measure the wind. That's what comedy is. In the last 8 to 12 years, there's been these pearl clutching group of morons. And it's always funny because the liberals who were always used to be behind free speech, the classical liberals, they were the ones pushing comedy. It used to be people on the left. And then it was these pearl clutching Karens on the right.
How dare you?
Think of the children.
Yeah, all of the Christians.
Children. Eddie Murphy swears too much. SNL, it's horrible. Children, some kids might stay up until midnight on Saturday and watch this horrible content.
Do you know
it's going to make them want to worship Satan, I tells you.
Do you know what TV show that backfired on spectacularly when they tried to get it canceled? Everybody's
South
favorite.
Park. I mean, there's probably a bunch of them, right?
Everybody's favorite, Married with Children.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yes. Yep.
What do you remember the last time you saw a comedy movie in the theater and legitimately laughed out loud?
Yes.
What was the movie?
That movie, AJ, thank you very much. That's one of the greatest comedies that's ever been
This was
written.
the last movie where we actually sat back and laughed our asses off in the theater. I can't think of any comedy since then. When did this come out?
Like 2009 or something?
No,
2007.
Yeah. Maybe there was something newer. Maybe, but this is the last one.
So the last movie that I legitimately laughed in the theater, it wasn't even an intentional comedy. The Campaign, that sucked. No, it was, what was it? Machete with Danny Trejo. I was laughing my head off from beginning to end.
Yeah,
he runs out the window holding the guy's intestines and then goes.
There was a movie reviewer that on our local station that did a review of Machete, and he said, "You will never believe you see a man swinging from another man's intestines to escape a building."
Yeah, and like I'm seeing, like the thing is, like you know, like they've emasculated comedy.
Well, guys, here's the thing. So I would say 20. Okay,
Grand Budapest wasn't bad.
If it's got Seth Rogen, it sucks.
This is where you're starting to lose me, guys. Because 2013, 25. Yeah, I would say 2012 was like the last year of there being.
Yeah, Pain and Gain was good. That was a
but
fun
that wasn't
one.
like a comedy. All the grown up
supposed to be more like
were actually pretty funny, but they weren't like, these aren't actual like where a comedy is a #1 movie in the world, like Austin Powers.
No, they have like comedic moments.
Like Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because what ended up happening, like sorry, I'll try to keep this short, but
that's fine.
You know what? So one of the reasons why, in my opinion, a lot of it, the way I see it, has to do with Marvel, with the way Marvel did their movies, where they tried to throw everything into the same movie. With they wanted action and comedy and drama and romance and suspense. They wanted it all in the same movie. And as much as I love the guy, I still have to say it. Robert Downey Jr. is responsible for why has to take some of the blame for why comedy sucks right now. And it's just because I don't blame him. It's just he has a very specific sense of humor that works for him. With like the awkward pauses and stuff.
I don't think so though, because a comedy, a movie that's made to be an actual comedy, like there's a specific criteria, and most comedies, even Ghostbusters or whatever, they're mid-budget films. They were anywhere from 20 to about $70 million dollars, so they could take a chance. One of the reasons why movies have gotten so shit as of late is because they cost too much money. Once you're in movies like $150+ million dollars without the budget, I mean the marketing budget, then the studio wants to play it safe. The original John Wick costs like $75 million bucks, and the reason why here's brilliant. Here is Korg. He's a new director. We have some faith in him. We'll give him $70 million. If all else fails, we'll write it off. That genre is basically gone now. It's either an indie film that costs $12 million or it costs $400 million. Netflix and Hulu and a couple others, they're the only ones that are actually doing these mid-range films. You know what I'm saying? Or TV. TV shows are actually costing what those mid-range movies. You guys know how we talked about? I don't think Anonymous, you were there. Speaking of that, long time, man. How you been?
Yeah, no, I've had people quit at the office. So
He's been towing away all these Altimas.
Crazy.
Having Keisha run after him, and you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna kill your bitch ass, bitch.
Canadian Keisha, yeah.
Guys, hit the like button. Guys, hit the super chat button. Guys, go over and sub to Locke's channel, please. Anonymous, you guys remember, Korg, when we did that study that we showed? It was saying how with benefits, with welfare and housing, the average man, the average earning man, so 50 to about 80 grand salary, like he's been priced out because a woman can get from the government what an average man can provide.
Right.
So the
absolutely.
So think of this: if you make $80,000 a year, Core, if you make 80 grand, what do you pay in taxes? You what?
I'm minimum like $2,000 a month. Minimum.
Yeah.
So $2,000 every paycheck.
Let's just minus 20 grand off of that, right? Let's just say that's less than the average woman gets from the government. So how is an average guy who's working a plumbing job or HVAC job, he's trying to get on his feet? You can't compete with that. Right now, the movies are kind of the same way in that streaming and television has kind of taken over those average cost movies. And these studios, just like in video games, they're going, how do you spend $400 million on a friggin' video game?
Yeah.
How? And have it still be crap.
Just listening to stupid wokey-wokes and saying what should be in what and like what's offensive and like all these like groups and all these like think tanks. This is where all this money goes. Like it's insane.
What else is nuts is how some of the special effects are absolute garbage, but you go out to YouTube and look at some of these 5-minute blender scenes people are making of Star Trek, and it's better than anything produced by the studio for millions of dollars.
Or you see these kids on YouTube in their basement can make better Star Wars stuff than the actual studio. Have you guys seen the Darth Maul Star Wars film that those kids made?
Yeah, that was great. Actually,
I think I heard of it.
I think a Darth Maul actually is really interesting when they actually fleshed him out in like the TV shows and stuff.
I was going to do you one even better, but we'll come back to that.
Yeah, like they were actually like Disney was planning on like a Darth Maul movie. They teased it in that Han Solo movie they did, which I
told you guys. Like this is and guys, there's one studio that did a Nightwing series, like Nightwing from Batman, badass. And it's like, dude, like this guys here. Yeah. I'm gonna drop a link to this. This right here is better than any Disney Star Wars.
Oh yeah,
right here.
Oh yeah,
like,
it's brutal.
The fight choreography alone, like one of the problems that Star Wars fell into was with the lightsaber fights.
Yeah,
they were heavily choreographed to the point of it was like, I'm sorry, but like that epic fight between Anakin and Obi-Wan at the end of Episode 3.
Yeah,
it's like 20 minutes long and it was boring.
I thought it was horrible. Like, they're sitting there back to back, like twirling lightsabers. I'm like, you're trying to kill each other. People talk bad about the lightsaber scenes in the first trilogy, but they were swinging swords at each other. It's more of a
emotional.
That fight between Luke and Darth Vader in the third movie, in the original trilogy, it's like it's so brutal with them.
But it was more of a Japanese sword style. Than flips and jumps and all that.
I feel like it was more like, for me, I feel like it was more like European, like where it's just like these swords just clashing.
Yeah. They had a rematch in the Kenobi series. They had a rematch in the Kenobi series that was a lot better. But hold on, AJ, look up Kung Fu Kenobi.
Is this the one where they redid the
Kung Fu Kenobi?
And
This is better than most of the stuff created today. This guy was brilliant. He did this back in the late 90s. This is all stop motion. He's got a whole
really?
Yes. This is with all the original Kenner toys.
I can't.
Copyright.
Yeah, I know it, but
true. Yeah, it could be copyright. Yeah.
But this guy was doing this, I think, for a college thesis, because he is now involved in some other production, and he has mixes from the old Atari games and things like that in the background. It's really good stuff.
That's awesome.
There's a guy and he redid like the battle in the first one, because he was like, I don't think that Obi-Wan he would win out like that. So he actually created like an actual fleshed out lightsaber battle.
I think I've heard of that.
Remake. Let's see.
Yeah, that one.
Have you seen this?
Yeah, that's the one.
Fair use, by the way. Wow.
Awesome.
So he's like, why would Obi-Wan, even as a Jedi who's old, he'd still be thrown down? You understand?
Well, I mean, to be fair, like the whole reason why We'll let this play out. We'll let this play out.
At last, I was but a learner.
You can't win, Darth. If you strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you could possibly imagine.
And I will show you the true nature of the Force.
The power of CGI, right? You know, is the biggest
crazy. It's crazy.
How did Kathleen? Okay, guys, what brought this topic up was Clownfish showed an article, right? That they're actually admitting that they messed up with Star Wars, right? They were saying because you guys know how they have Galaxy's Edge, the theme park. Right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the theme park.
They were saying how they got. So former Disney VP admits Galaxy's Edge was changed from original trilogy because of Kathleen Kennedy and Bob Iger. Meaning, they told them specifically right before the sequel trilogy came out that we're going to build everything to the sequel trilogy instead of catering to the 50-year-old fans that we don't need. We're going to have a whole new generation of Star Wars fans based on these trilogy films.
You've been
really?
You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Look at that, guys.
Why wouldn't you just do like Mos Eisley?
Exactly.
Like
because that would make sense. That would make sense. You're talking logic, Anonymous. You don't talk logic when dealing with this world.
And the Imagineering guys, they've heard that line many, many times during their careers. And I had never been through this. And they said, well, yesterday, Bob Iger met with Kathleen Kennedy, who, as a lot of people may know, was sort of George Lucas's protege and headed up Lucasfilm. And they had a conversation. They had a meeting. And Kathleen Kennedy, her point of view was there are way more Disney Star Wars stories ahead of us than behind us. So we really should think about, do we want to build a Tatooine? Yes, you should have built a Tatooine. And build what all the 50-somethings remember Star Wars is? Or do we want to do the building something which is going to appeal to all of our upcoming generations who are going to know the new stories? Force is female.
There's no new story.
Everybody wanted the original trilogy. The reaction when they're saying they're going to bring characters back and they're going to bring original trilogy into Galaxy's Edge has been mostly positive, except for the people that are like, hey, we already checked out. Because since Disney bought Star Wars, you somehow managed to take a evergreen brand with decades of fan goodwill and you flushed it down the toilet within 10 years. Not even 10 years. You haven't even had a movie in theater since 2019.
You guys, Star Wars is a film franchise. That's what it's for. It's supposed to make movies and make money. That's what Star Wars is for. Now, for all you guys that are my age, you guys remember the novels, the comic books, the tabletop role-playing game, all that extra stuff, fine. But the whole point of Star Wars was making the movie, making the money, right?
Yeah, of course.
Well, they haven't had a movie out since 2019, and guys, I'm sorry to say this. Solo flopped and Last Jedi flopped too. People said, Rise of Skywalker. It flopped. I think it made like $900 million. $1 billion.
Yeah, they had to do like.
Yeah, I really didn't like Rise of Skywalker. That was like a waste of time.
Guys, it cost so much money that it flopped. $1 billion film can flop. That's nuts.
Yeah, well, I mean, one of the big reasons why Rise of the Skywalker failed was because The Last Jedi was supposed to actually have it had a little bit of potential. I am not sticking up for the movie, but it had some potential. But because it flopped so badly, they tried to fix it with member berries. Like, I am of the firm belief that millennial nostalgia just needs to go away. I'm freaking tired of my own generation's nostalgia.
Majority of the reason why it all flopped is because of Kathleen Kennedy and J.J. Abrams. J.J. Abrams is a hack.
Yeah,
he's a one-trick
At least the movie was different. Like that's at least I can give it that one thing that where it just like was just weird. I didn't know where it was going.
Here's the thing.
About episode
they didn't know it was.
Well,
going.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Exactly. They had no plan whatsoever. It was such garbage. And guys, here's the thing. There's a YouTube channel called Space Doc, and they talk about spaceships and sci-fi, and they made the perfect argument against planet killer weapons. It's so played. You know what I'm saying? And here's the thing.
It's old.
Rise of Skywalker. We have all these Star Destroyers now that are all basically mini Death Stars. Like, how here, we're just gonna raise the stakes by making a bigger planet killer. Yay!
Can I ask a question? Who made all of those like Star Destroyers that were on like the planet that Sith planet they were on?
The Scottish.
It was Scottish people. Yeah. It's just a barren wasteland. Yeah, they're used to it. Yeah.
Hey, back to a comment you made earlier, AJ, about all the crap that Netflix was churning out. Before I canceled Netflix, that's how I found a lot of the good stuff that comes out of Korea and India.
Yeah.
It was because I ran out of stuff to watch, and it was all this woke garbage, and I started discovering stuff like Train to Busan.
Yeah.
And
that movie's sick.
Yeah. The Korean stuff is awesome.
Yeah, they've made some really good stuff.
They do amazing horror. Like they did one called The Wailing. That's such a great film. Like it's so creepy and weird, and I don't.
Yeah. There was this show. It's a Chinese show. No, sorry, it's a Korean show, and it was on Hulu. And this girl, her fiance breaks up with her, and then she doesn't see him for like an entire year, and then he comes to her work, and he's like, I have something that I have to tell you, and like it's on like her coworkers are like watching her on the cameras because they think that he has flowers that he's gonna want to get back with her, you know. So she's like, ha ha ha. You know, they always come crawling back, right? So they're on the roof and everyone's listening, and he's like, hey, I'm getting married. I just wanted you to know, you know what I'm saying? And if you want, you can come to the engagement dinner. She's like, oh, well, I'm getting married too. So hi. It's like, oh, cool. Bring your fiance, right? So she has like 6 weeks to actually find a guy. And her one friend's like this beauty queen, and then like her other friend's this total mess. And so they set her up on all of these first dates. It's actually a pretty funny show. I just stumbled across it one day. I was like,
that sounds like a 90s comedy.
Yeah,
like, it's so weird. That's awesome.
I was like a six-pack deep, and I was like, what's this about? It was actually pretty funny, you know, because she keeps going, and it's not like a whole men are trash type thing where like she's going out on all these dates with all these trash men. But you know, there's one guy, he's like, I run marathons. And I'm trying to find a woman who runs. She's like, I run? They're like, you don't run. She's like, I could try. So she's trying to keep up with the guy. She's just doing it. Everything she's
just speed running a bunch of dudes to see if someone can actually compete.
That does sound kind of adorable. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like that actually does, like, because any story can be interesting.
Yeah.
You know, that's the millennial woman. I need to get my shit together immediately. I need a man. I need a husband.
Yeah. But no, like hearing that, I mean, there is a right way to tell that kind of story to make something engaging and entertaining. Now, if you gave the same premise to the Americans, they totally screw it up.
Yeah,
they would totally screw it up.
Do you guys know what else was a good show? Do you ever see was it Hitman or Hitman with the two? Here it is. It's these two like middle-aged British chicks, and they're like hitmen, you know. They're like assassins.
No, I've never seen that.
Yeah. And you would think that it would be like some feminist lesbian show, right? It's called Hitman. It's hilarious because they're like these two codependent like middle-aged women.
Oh, really? Okay, that's good. They're like cat ladies, but like happen to be hitmen.
Yeah, dude, it's really
sick.
good. It's really good. This is really, really good, man.
Hitman.
I don't know if they've had a new season yet, but
I watched,
it's really good.
I watched a
Hitman,
fantastic TV show from Australia called Mr. In-Between.
Yes. I started it.
That's a good one.
Yes. I started it because you know what else, guys? Check out Wentworth, dude. Wentworth is the show from Australia about the women's prison. Guys, I know. Bear with me, but this show is gangster, dude. These chicks stabbing each other, just selling drugs, dude. This is crazy, dude. It's really
so it's like Oz with skirts, then.
Yes, but there's no real real man hating in it. You know what I mean? And then this chick here is absolutely nuts. The warden,
the warden is
insane.
She's like Miss a Ratchet from over the Cuckoo's Nest. So she's absolutely mental.
This is a good show, man. You know,
I did come across a show from Australia a few years ago that was absolutely brilliant. Has anyone ever heard of the show Danger 5?
Danger?
No, I've never heard of this.
It was only 2 seasons. It's about like this special ops group. Like the first one takes place in World War II.
I saw that. That's why there was dirty things on the screen. I can't show that. What are you trying to do to me, Locke? What's going on here?
But I have to tell you this. Season 2, like,
how dare you?
So here's reason number 2 why the stream is going to get taken down, and fired, and everything else.
But season 2 of that show, like every single end credit sequence is a Saturday morning cartoon toy commercial, and they nail it. Like if you actually watch just like the end credits to the season, to the episodes, and you watch the toy commercials, they are spot on for action figure commercials from like the early 90s. Like I swear,
that's awesome. I wouldn't mind seeing some old commercials again. It's so funny that shot you just showed. It looked like a TV show I remember watching when I was in college called Garth Marenghi's Dark Place.
It's that show,
guys. I think there's a couple things that we can talk about those. Guys, the small screen is where it is, guys. Korean stuff.
Hell yeah.
There's some Bollywood stuff that's good. Anime is still good. Older stuff, guys. There's some of the older streaming that doesn't have a lot of HTV stuff in it. Guys,
I've actually gone back to some 70s and 80s shows. I'm watching the Rockford Files, and I'm watching Simon and Simon, and those were great shows.
Yeah,
that was James Garner, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I was watching old episodes of what was it called?
And if you guys want to watch really good stuff, you watch the old spaghetti westerns, which are based a little bit on the old
spaghetti westerns are like my jam. I love any of the Clint Eastwood stuff. Like, oh my god,
those are the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yeah,
that's
I always like the Fistful of Dollars was always my
Fistful of Dollars and a few dollars more. That's a trilogy. Yeah, the Equalizer was pretty good.
There you go.
Yeah, Equalizer. Yeah.
Yeah, I love this show, man. This is a great show. Yeah, and now the new one has that lesbian Queen Latifah.
But the movies with Denzel as the Equalizer were pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh they're great.
Denzel.
Yeah, he's awesome in those movies.
Okay, dude, AJ, you want to hear something funny? You probably already know this, but you remember Matlock, right?
Yeah.
So they brought it back. Do you know who's playing Matlock now?
Kathy Bates.
Kathy Bates is playing Matlock.
Are you serious?
How? Yeah. I am not kidding. You can look it up. I am not kidding.
Yeah, they
Kathy
can't come
Bates
up with
is the new
any
Matlock.
They can't come up with any original ideas, so they have to reboot everything. And as Cartman said in that one episode, put a chick in it and make it lame and gay.
Yeah,
make it lame and gay. Yeah,
make it lame and gay.
Yeah, so good.
What a joke!
Like, it's crazy.
I can tell you guys, this is me being uncharacteristically optimistic. Guys, hit the like button, please. I haven't been asking a lot this stream. Just hit the like button. I can say, guys, that we don't. Okay, Britain's cooked and Canada's cooked, because they have legal quotas because the CBC and the BBC legally have to have X amount of blacks, Asians, etc. So you'll see like a period piece about the English in 1400, and there's like 2 Indian dudes and 2 black guys. Like, how? Man, what are you talking about? Or like Canada.
There's freaking Raj talking about what it means to be like a Celtic.
History has not been able to not prove that there might have been some not blacks in a medieval Europe. So therefore it's possible. So therefore we need an entire medieval cast to be black people.
But
like that's the reasoning.
Here's the thing. I think that the worst example of everything wrong with modern television.
Oh, are you gonna go into The Witcher?
Yeah.
Oh,
The Witcher show. Guys, from the jump, right? First of all, they have that first scene. First of all, they didn't explain that there was flashbacks. I'm like, what is going on? Where are we? They didn't explain like characters. They would just jump around and you didn't know where the hell that they were. That first scene, not only are there women fighting in combat, but the queen runs out into a fight and gets mortally wounded. Then her queen's guard is like this 6'7" black dude with like an uptown fade. I'm like, what is going on with this show? Then the queen dies, and then the Witcher guy comes and tell me why he's supposed to be this big badass and he's struggling with that redheaded chick in a fight scene in the first fight scene of the show. How are you supposed to establish him as this ass-kicking badass when he's struggling to fight a human chick?
He should be wiping out like giant ogre guys.
Yeah. I couldn't even make it through the first season. It was such trash. And there's this one beta male guy that I know, and he would get so triggered when I would talk bad about the witch. I'm like,
Henry Cavill.
Whatever, bro. I like that show.
Like, Henry Cavill, like, because I've seen interviews with him talking about this show.
Mad.
Where he's like, he fought every step of the way to make this show like it is in like the books and like the video games, and he was just like, "This is this is stupid. Like, why are we doing it this way? It's not what it says in the original material."
Yeah. I mean, like, you got to hand it to Henry Cavill, though. I mean,
he's sick. I love him.
Oh yeah, no, it's like this dude respects source material. Nobody respects source material anymore.
Yeah.
Well, he's literally like grinded Games Workshop, who makes Warhammer, to a hole, because he's got a vested interest, like money wise, in the movies and stuff they're gonna make. And he's just basically saying, no, we're not making anything unless it's to what the law says.
Ed, speaking of, to make things go full circle, isn't Henry Cavill playing Connor McLeod in the Highlander remake?
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah,
I believe that.
Okay.
I did.
He's in the new Highlander.
Yeah, he's the next Connor McLeod.
Perfect.
I think.
Perfect pick. Yeah, perfect.
Yep.
And Russell Crowe is supposed to be in it as well.
There you go.
Yeah, you know, I'm kind of glad that Russell Crowe is still working.
And the guys that did John Wick are directing it too.
Yeah, we'll see. Like, honestly,
really?
I am just the thing is, I am freaking sick to death of remakes, reboots, and sequels. I'm sick of it. Like, nobody wants to do an original idea anymore. They just want to rehash the same stuff. Now, don't get me wrong. I think Henry Cavill is an excellent choice for Connor McLeod. That is a great choice. You know, he's got big shoes to fill, especially with Christopher Lambert's portrayal. But yeah, excellent choice. But at the same time, it's like, can we get there are an infinite number of premises where you can get immortals to get together for a gigantic sword fight. You don't need to keep doing Highlander. But what are you gonna do?
Do you think they could ever do a live action of Berserk with guts?
Oh man, that would be tough.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Of
sequels and remakes.
like, actually, here's a legitimate question. I'm not being cynical when I ask this. Are there any like legitimately good examples of a live action movie that was based off an anime?
Oh man.
Like, I'm genuinely curious.
There was Initial D.
Initial D, yeah.
The one made by the Chinese. That was good.
Because
this is really good. And then
that would be cool because it's just car racing. Like that.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
Because you had let's see, you had Cowboy Bebop.
Cowboy Bebop was trash.
Trash. You had
Dragon Ball was trash. No, Speed Racer was actually good. If you go back and watch that again, I will say I actually watched the
movie. The movie's okay. Like it's not bad. It's not horrible.
This was actually pretty good.
You've got Initial D and you've got Speed Racer. So like anime is just one of those things that I don't think translates very well into live action.
Yeah.
Well, because it's so bizarre. Like some of the context in like what happens in the show. Like the only one that I've seen that actually kind of works is actually the One Piece show.
Oh yes, actually,
my roommate's really into
I haven't watched it.
One Piece.
Yeah,
I heard that One Piece was really.
It was good. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I heard One Piece was
like it's still weird, like the show is, but like it kind of it still makes sense. It's good. Like it's a good show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like anime doesn't really translate
because like you can do
this work. This was
good.
Good.
Yeah, Alita. Yeah.
This was good. Even though
that was good. Yeah, that was a good film.
There was so much CGI that it might as well have been.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. You know.
So. Yeah.
Colin
they even
pointed
gave
out
it like giant anime eyes.
Colin pointed out in the chat, Ghost in the Machine. I've watched both, and that, I mean, the live action was basically one for one remake, so I guess it was okay.
Was that the Ghost in the Shell?
That was the one with Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, Ghost in the Shell. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I've never seen the live action one.
No, it's
the anime,
like
it was okay.
Like no, I was like, as you can tell, I am not like the biggest anime fan on the face of the planet, but I was legitimately curious because I've got a deep respect for anime because I forget where I heard this. I heard a guy once say anime is one of the last bastions of true artistic expression out there right now when it comes to animation.
I can't. Well, yeah, but not just animation, just media. Period. Though.
Yeah, I would, and I actually agree with that.
This is what people don't get. People have this thing when it comes to like anime and comic books, right? Like comic books. There was comics that were for kids, and then there was comic books. Comic books like Spider-Man and Batman were never made for kids. When there were Saturday morning cartoons of the versions, yes, but people for some reason think that comic books are for kids, or they think that anime is strictly for kids. Yes, they have ones geared towards kids, but the majority of anime is for adults.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean? That's like video games. People for some reason, even though we're in the third generation, almost the fourth generation that grew up playing video games, there's nothing wrong with being a guy who works a long day, comes home, eats food, cracks open a beer, and plays some freaking Mario World. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. Now, just like anything else, there's video game addictions. There's guys who all they do is that, but guys, video games is just as good as a hobby as playing golf or anything else. But for some reason, people infantilize you if you play video games. It doesn't mean, or if you like anime. And heaven help, if you actually talk to some stupid broad that tries to talk trash about your hobbies when they don't even have any.
Yeah.
They do scroll on TikTok for 7 hours.
Yeah,
straight.
they've got no hobbies whatsoever.
They have no lives. Oh, sorry, go ahead, Korg. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh no, you were talking, go.
Okay. So like one of the things, I think one of the reasons why like the machine wants to destroy everything. Personally, I just think women are jealous of us because we have like all of this awesome stuff. It doesn't take much to entertain us. It doesn't take much for us to have a good time. And you've got multiple generations of women who they don't have a man. They don't have any kids. They're living on their own. All of their friends are either moving on with their lives, starting families or whatever. They have a lot of time on their hands and they are insanely bored. So what do? They get mad at the people who aren't bored. They get mad at us because we're not bored. We've got games. We've got our hobbies. We've got our channels. We've got all this stuff that we can do. I think they're just freaking jealous.
Yeah, that's I've been saying for years. They're jealous. Guys, put a 1 if you agree that they're jealous of how easily entertained that men are. The fact that I can call up Locke, Korg, Anonymous, MS Best, Carlos, and just have the football and a friggin' case of beer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
fun. Or guys, we can get some fishing gear, a cooler full of beer, and guys, Korg, Locke, Anonymous. How long can we sit and not say a goddamn word to each other and have the best day ever?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Days.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he said days.
Yeah. At least.
Yeah.
It's just yes. How long can you guys do it? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
You don't have to, and it doesn't cost us anything to go. You guys remember how I said this once before? Guys, put a 1 if you've sat there with your friends and you've watched either like a sporting event or a part of like a movie. You already know what happens. Guys, we already know what happens in Hagler Hearns 1. We already know what happens in Super Bowl 28 or whatever. We know what happens. But hey, guys, who wants to watch that one Super Bowl that one time? We've watched this 1,000 times. We know what happens, but we'll watch it again. How many UFC fights have you watched? We've watched it thousands of times, and you're still like, fuck yeah, kick your ass.
Anybody want to watch Undertaker versus Mankind, Hell in a Cell?
Thank you very much. How many times have you seen Mankind fall, get tossed off that steel cage, and then come back and get thrown? It was so good.
Yeah.
Man.
Terry Funk just shows up and gets freaking gets choke slammed.
Awesome, that's how men are. And women
it's
are
awesome.
jealous.
It's freaking awesome.
They're jealous.
It's so off. And one of the beautiful things is it kind of reminds me of that Futurama joke with that Futurama joke where Bender just he gets kicked out of an amusement park. He goes, fine, I'm gonna make my own amusement park with blackjacks and 304s. Like, we pretty much do the same thing. It's like, oh, okay, so you're taking away our entertainment and our video games. All right, fine. We're just going to go make our own entertainment. It's going to be better than what you make.
Yeah.
That's just,
with a case of beer and just watching the cars driving by and make a game out of that.
It's like, there's a rainstorm outside. You open up the garage, just watch the rain, and, sitting in some lawn chairs.
Yeah.
It doesn't take much. And that's like one of the reasons why it's awesome to be a dude.
Where's that one video that went viral where it's like her husband and the neighbor. Hold on. Look. This is us, guys. Just in the snow, just having a lightsaber. Right?
That's awesome. Yeah, dude.
These two random guys.
That looks like fun.
And there was another one where this chick goes, my husband and his neighbor just got their lightsabers, and it shows them running at each other from their driveways into the street. They start going. This is
awesome.
This is how men are.
And you see that And you see that, and like you just go, man, I want to do that. And that is why being a dude is so awesome.
Yeah.
You could just throw 2 sticks at 2 guys, and they'll just have a sword fight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's
You give a,
that's
yeah,
what
you give a
happens.
dude a stick, he's gonna turn a game out of it.
Yeah. Yeah, but chicks are pissed because they don't have anything, and anything that us guys have, and when they do, they always ruin it.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, how many videos have we seen of just like guys like when they get home from like a 12-hour shift and they just sit in their car for like 20 minutes?
Yeah,
just to have
the only piece they're gonna have for the day,
and then they get bitched at.
Watch. Guy won't leave the car. You guys remember? I covered this.
Yeah. Dude, there's hundreds of videos in this. In this
you guys
similar
remember
vein,
the
right?
guy? His wife is filming him, and he's like, "Hold on, husband is sleeping."
Yeah, because she wanted to shame him.
He's sleeping. He's sleeping in his car.
Confronted by wife. Here you go.
This is insane.
Yeah, no, it's nuts.
Yeah, so I covered this.
Yeah, I remember you did.
And she was like,
outside in his car.
"Oh, shut up."
Seriously? Why are you sleeping in the car?
And then, so she got bodied.
Why are you sleeping in the car?
So she made this fall. Yeah, I had to clip that.
We don't know what's going on in that man's house. That man may be sleeping outside in his car because it's chaotic.
Well, this isn't
in
there.
like,
okay, so
outside in the car, outside.
So it's like they're saying, it's like you have to think about this logically. So 9.5 times out of 10, a man is not going to be sleeping in the front seat of his car if he's got a comfortable bed in the house. If he's choosing to sleep in there, there is a reason. A
respectful, doting wife who actually loves him and appreciates him for what he does. Yeah.
Sick and worried. And this man is sitting in this car. Really?
Look at this.
Really? Seriously?
Yes.
Seriously? Why are you sleeping in the car? Why are you sleeping in the car?
I need some rest.
So why wouldn't you come inside?
I can't rest in there.
Is your life that terrible? That you need to be in the car?
Yes, it is.
Is your life like that difficult? Why don't you come inside? For an hour you've been out here? You've been out here for an hour?
It looks like it. I just need to rest.
Do you want me to bring you something?
Peace and quiet.
Come inside, baby.
No.
Wow.
Come on.
Wow.
Just close the door, please. Just close the door.
Well, I'm gonna come and sit next to you.
No. Oh my God.
Did you just lock the door? Open the door. Open the door. Apparently, Joe Budden's podcast and the ex-football players, the Pivot, I believe it's called, they decided that they were going to discuss my video with my relationship. My man don't have social media, so he would have never seen the video that I posted of him sitting in the car and me trying to figure out why he ain't come in the house.
But you have social media.
He watches those goddamn podcasts.
Now, do you see how she posted it, not thinking that? I mean, she was saying that she would have posted it. Okay, she posted it thinking that he would have never saw it.
Yeah, and then she got made an example of.
But she's mad because even though she posted it publicly, she's thinking it's someone else's fault that he saw it.
Yeah.
So then he hears them talking about the whole scenario of what we were doing, what we were going through. And guess what he's doing now? He's packing his shit to leave.
Let's
because
go.
These grown men wanted to come and talk about my relationship.
Let's go, Playboy.
Sounds like you fucked up.
There, man. Let's go.
City boy.
Guys, never, ever, ever get to this point. Guys, what do I always say? Guys, why do divorces cost so much?
Because they're worth it.
Thank you very much. Guys, it's never cheaper to keep her. I'm dead ass. Because that's your freedom, your mental health, your physical health, your sanity is priceless. Guys, you're better off at 55 living in a 1-bedroom studio. I mean, in a studio, driving an old bucket, being free to do whatever you want, than having to deal with some broad. And if you guys, hey, if your kids are 16, 17, and you divorce your stupid ex, and she turns you against them, F them kids too. Sorry. At some point, you have to choose you, bro. You have to. You know what I'm saying?
To be fair, though, like watching that video again, AJ, in her face and the way she was acting, I think she realized she messed up. Like,
no.
She was looking at her husband and being like, "Oh shit!"
No, or else she wouldn't have posted. No. She posted thinking that she was in the right. That's why she posted it, and she showed her face and showed him. She showed her face so she could show her reaction. She posted that trying to shame him, and it blew up in her face.
Of a video that's 1 minute long. You guys don't know what happens in my house. Okay, I posted that to give the two sides.
Someone says when she said that I'm gonna sit next to you, I said no.
Yeah, he did scream no.
Someone said he's finally free. Yeah.
Sorry. There's two sides. Okay, it's not about a woman who nags her man and he can't come in. It's also the side about the woman who works her ass off. Okay,
no, it's not.
And just want to be supported. So thank you. Okay, thank you for going on your podcast and discussing my relationship and ending it. Because that's what's happening now. He's packing his stuff and he's leaving because he's embarrassed and he's humiliated and he's getting this from his friends, and all these different people are like, yo, ain't this you? Ain't this you? Ain't this you? Off of your podcast. So I hope you're
off of your video.
Well, you did it.
Because you've ruined my relationship. Thanks.
No, you ruined it yourself.
I'm sitting here sick and worried.
Yeah.
And she's got the classic glasses, like all this like nonsense.
Oh yeah, and
crazy.
Like, it's like the funny thing is like she's like it's like she is the one who shamed him. And of course he's ashamed. He's embarrassed because the woman he married, who he swore a lifelong vow of loyalty to, is turning around and making his life a living hell. She's publicly humiliating him for no reason. There is absolutely no reason for any of this. And then she's mad that the guys passing around the video are the ones to blame. Like, that makes no sense at all.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
He's some crone just like annoying him. Like, it is annoying. Like, absolutely.
Sad, isn't it? It's really, really sad that some men get to that point. And guys, once again, put a 1 if you know, guys. Here. Type Middle East in the chat if you agree. The only reason why this could happen is because it's in the West and not in the Middle East, right? Because in the Middle East, it can't get to this point in a man's household because a man can. I'm dead serious. You guys don't see Mahmoud sleeping in his car, do you? You don't see Abubakar sleep.
Dude, these women are they're treated like the cars in Street Fighter. That's what happens to them when they step out of line.
Can you imagine? You see Mahmoud sleeping in between the humps of a camel.
Dude, just sleeping on a carpet outside his house.
It's not gonna happen. It's not going to happen, man. It's not. You know, no way. They have ways. That's like someone asked me, "Hey, Adrian, would you have multiple wives?" And then someone said, "Well, one woman's hard enough." I said, "But here's the thing: you guys are looking at it from a Western lens. Of course, in the Middle East, they would have multiple wives because you could just if one of them." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's just like it's not right, but it's just like that's just how it is.
Yeah. All right, guys. Anything else on the topic here?
Rest in peace, modern entertainment.
Yeah. I do see some stuff, indicating that things are changing because people got a lot of money injected into Hollywood because of the cough, and now that money's running out.
Well, there's been a lot of animated stuff that's been cancelled because of how I don't know if you guys know this. I'm big into like the animation industry, but they've cancelled a lot of like their progressive kind of movies. So there was a movie. I think they talked about it actually on Clownfish. It's called like Fee Her or something like that, where it was basically it's like a lesbian movie. It was kind of like that.
You're gonna have to be way more specific than that.
Have you ever seen that TV show Steven Universe with like the fat kid with like the?
Is it called Tale of the Tuna Fish? Oh,
yeah.
What you did there?
They cancelled it. Like all this stuff, like all of these like woke movies that they're slowly, secretly cancelling. And I think we're going to be going back to a better time. I think.
We'll see. Yeah. I mean, honestly, with the way people's attention spans are right now, I don't know. We're in uncharted territory right now when it comes to this stuff. So who knows what's going to happen?
Yeah, I don't know, but like, yeah.
Well, I can tell you this much. Now the bottom line is starting to matter more. Because guys, once again, you got Zoran the moron, that commie chick in Seattle, where guys, all these blue states are being abandoned, right? Guys, Hollywood, they've only been the way that they've been because they had a captive audience. Like people were just there. Now, just like how all the banks and investment places are leaving Manhattan to go to Dallas and places in Florida. Guys, all these studios are all leaving LA.
Yeah, did you see that study where they think that in another like 10 years LA is going to be like Detroit?
Yeah.
Did you see that? It's crazy.
Yeah. It'll be like Detroit but brown and not black.
it'd just be decimated.
Let's do this here because the only thing funnier than a beat up trying to steal is a beat up trying to run from the cops. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
cue the tuba music.
That's the sound of the police.
And guys, thank you, Locke, for being here, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Guys, here, I need you to maybe, guys, Locke's gonna be doing different types of content on this channel. He'll be branching out. So, guys, when a content creator does new types of content, guys, feedback helps a lot. So, guys, if you see different things from him, guys, drop him a comment. You know what I'm saying? Just reach out to him and let him know. Do you like it? You know, things that you want to see from him, because I know he reads his comments. Let me just
I do. And also, AJ, if I might, and this actually goes for pretty much everybody's content. Check your subscriptions because I am fairly certain that YouTube is pulling a whole bunch of shenanigans right now. Yeah. So if there are channels you like, make sure you're still subscribed to them.
Yeah.
Yeah. How dare you talk about real subjects, Locke?
Guys,
how dare you?
I'll start talking about the fake ones.
Yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah.
I have my very first sponsored video coming out.
Awesome.
Tomorrow. So guys, 12:30 Eastern Standard Time, guys.
Congratulations.
Give it a few extra views. Hit the like button, guys, and click on the sponsor link, guys. You don't have to buy anything, but just click on the link. You know what I'm saying? Any bit helps.
Where is it?
So it'll be posted tomorrow.
Okay, I'll be clicking on this. Okay,
yeah, but cool. Guys, it's actually a products. I got it, and they're the belts. The companies for these belts.
Oh, I'm
actually wearing one right now. They're actually really, 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 really cool. So yeah, guys, this is my first spot. Guys, I get offers for sponsorship. Locke probably does too because his channel's big enough. Guys, I got some stupid. This is the first one that I actually said yes to. I got ones for these stupid. It's like these BS like they're trying to convince you that you can take like courses and actually be certified for things, and it's all BS. There's another one where it was like a bullshit mobile MMO game that's trash. Guys, no, I don't do just any sponsors. But this
man, I was gonna go snowboard in here and makes an inappropriate comment.
Yeah. Someone's got to pick up the slack. You know what I'm saying? So, but
you want me to do it?
Oh yeah, dude.
Was it a malt liquor ad?
No, it was a fried chicken ad. Actually.
Oh, that was the other one.
Oh man.
On May 7th, 2023, in Savannah, Georgia, officers were dispatched to a Walmart store,
Ohio, Georgia, Florida,
in response to a reported shoplifting incident.
You get to take someone in.
Oh my God, the bonnet.
Look at this vlog,
The bonnet.
Get ready, Henny man. Your ID?
I'm about to go to jail.
You have video. Do me a favor. Check your phone down.
Huh?
Check your phone down.
My phone right here.
Yeah, set it down.
For what?
Because I said so.
Bruh.
You ain't walking off.
Oh my God. This is insane.
Where does she think she was going? Hey guys, did she think she runs fast? I mean, what's going?
She's running back to her Ultima.
46 seconds. You got one running.
Back to the barn you go.
Bruh, get off of me. Bruh, get off of me.
Put your hands on your back.
No.
God, all these folds.
Can you get off of me? I can't breathe right now. I got asthma. Can I turn on?
Oh, I can't breathe.
Now.
There we go. Oh my God.
Get up.
Put your hands behind your back.
Can I get up?
No. Put your hand behind your back now.
Get your folds behind your back.
Put your hand behind your back.
My man is
Put your hands behind your fat. Oh!
my back.
You also be getting a bill for my pants.
Bet what? I'm gonna get what?
A bill for my pants.
I'm not getting no bill for your pants.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, your sweat got all over it.
Yeah. Did you guys know that if you damage police property, like you kick the car, you ram the car, you get a bill for any of that.
Oh,
damage.
really?
Yes, yes.
That's
I
awesome.
just saw, there was a lady who ran over a cop's bike, and she was mad that she had to pay for it. It was a court thing, and she had the DUI charge. She pled it down, and then she was like, wait a minute, I have to pay how much? It was like, she's like, that doesn't make any sense. My lawyer said it was this much in court costs. Like, oh, well, it was an extra $1,800 for the damage done to the police bike. So,
America, what a great country.
Okay, you get me up?
Can I get a supervisor, an EMS for each force?
I don't need no EMS.
Does not matter.
I don't need EMS. Now, can you get me off the ground?
I don't have my lifting belt.
Here are your slip-ons. I only slid on them twice.
Take some cuffs up, getting tighter.
Lost her Crocs.
I know. Use the force, ma'am.
What?
Use the force.
What is that?
Oh, she's a double
You can throw
cuffer.
me on the ground.
Can you roll over on your side?
I've been rolled over.
She's so fat, they need 2 cuffs.
I hope you guys brought your lifting belts.
Sit on your butt. There you go. For what? Can you put my shirt down?
Oh, look at that, guys. Oh, no. Look.
I can feel my dinner coming up.
Disgusting, guys.
That's nasty.
She decided to run, got taken to the ground. 46.
Y'all fell on the
I got
ground.
here with me. We get a female unit first, sir.
Cool vehicle for a certain.
I said a female unit.
Akuma, thanks for handing out some memberships. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, my friend. Good to see you. And thanks for being a member for almost an entire year. Thanks, man.
What you said to me, fine? I got nothing on me.
You're under arrest.
For what?
You get searched. Obstruction, shoplifting, I guess. That's the reason we're here.
Well, can I get in the car or something? Put my shirt down or something. Man, people out here recording and stuff.
She's actually volunteering to get in the car. Usually they don't do
person
that.
who's with me should have made a better choice.
Can she fit in the
She
car?
all ass and left me in the store with her dang on child. What? What you say?
Tell us her name.
You're gonna need some lube to get her out of there.
Oh, that poor
You gotta put some
suspension.
Crisco on the seat so
He
she can
ran
get
in the
out.
car to his mama.
You kept telling her, say, he didn't hurt her. She fell by herself. We were right there, right in that first parking space right there. And he kept telling her, she's a little bit much for you to handle, right? I mean, she was.
Oh, I threw her to the ground.
I know.
Man, this boomer just like
Exactly
dazed.
what it's supposed
It's
to do.
amazing.
Yeah. So I'm telling you, my dad was a policeman for 40 years. Growing up in this apartment. I don't live here anymore.
Would you mind being a witness to that incident?
Yeah, I'll be. Sure. Just give me a
Oh, so are they bringing all this up right now?
No, all that's paid for. That's how stuff.
All this clothes
He already got the stuff that she ain't paid for. He gonna train receipt. By the way, my name is Alex. Jared, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Mr. Jared.
So what did she actually steal?
It's gonna show some of the clothes.
So this is what she actually purchased?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And now they're bringing up what she took?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Do you have information so I can go ahead and get a band?
Where's your baby?
She at the house. She's 3 months old, and this is stuff because this is her doing, and you ran and you left me. Now you got your child. That shit up because I paid for all my stuff.
So you didn't shoplift?
No, that was her stuff.
Why did you run?
Because I didn't know y'all was gonna take me to jail for her stuff, and my baby is at the house with my children, and she's 3 months old, and she haul ass, and you left your son in the store. So the son was walking out still in the bicycle. That's up.
AJ, I can't even understand what she's saying, and I'm English.
She was in the store with me.
Right, this is crazy. If she's saying she left, yeah. Is she saying that she left a 3-month-old at her house with other children?
Guys, here. You guys know how we're talking about a don't elect 304s? I forgot, guys. I have a whole bunch of body cams of politicians and government officials getting arrested, right? Which I have to do a live stream for. Guys, Locke, you were saying, and then check this out. Check out this drunk councilwoman's 304 dunderhead.
So what I was saying is, you remember the movie Airplane, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got the woman who played June Cleaver, who to play a jive translator.
Yeah.
Yes, I need one.
We need a 304 translator. I speak jive. Yeah, I speak. It's like you hold steady there, blood. Doc's gonna come back with you on the mid side.
Guys, we're gonna have so Marte, who's black, debated this soy boy liberal dude about does black culture need to be saved, right? And this white dude has the nerve to actually be debating Marte, who's black, about black people.
What was he even debating about?
He's
a white savior.
But yeah, thank you. So guys, once again, Marte is gonna come on and we're gonna review his debate. You know what I'm saying? But guys, white liberal goofballs are like the biggest morons.
And they're some of the most racist people on the planet too.
Yeah, they are. Well,
you can criticize you can criticize other people's like cultures, but just as long as it's from like a direction of like actual criticism and not just being like, oh, because this is what these liberals do. They're like, oh no, you should just let degeneracy happen because it's like, that's their culture. It's like, no, that's not good. It's not good in any culture.
I actually think B-dubs are the most racist group of people in the world, and then comes white women. So, guys.
Car almost caused an accident
when it was coming through a red light on the other side of Del Prado, facing traffic coming at it.
Hello. Where do you live?
On 28, right up here.
Okay. And where are you coming from?
Well, I was coming from Oak and Stone, Southeast Cape.
You haven't been there over there or what?
We had appetizers, lots, yeah.
Rachel, can you take your seatbelt off, come to the rear of your car, I'm going to chat with you back here. Come to the rear of your vehicle, out here. Exit your vehicle and come back here, please. Just back here, ma'am. So, the reason I had you...
She looks horrible.
The reason I actually out of the vehicle is based on the totality of circumstances. I'm going to do a DUI. I'm trying to give you an opportunity to dispel my fears that you're...
It's got like a Catholic school uniform on.
Yeah. I'm asking that you voluntarily participate in some standardized field sobriety evaluations, but you're shaking your head no.
I'm just shaking my head no because I think it's ridiculous, but whatever.
It's up to you. I can't force you to participate, but if you refuse to participate, my decision to arrest you for a DUI charge based on my observations up to this point. Refusal can be used against you in any criminal proceeding. You want to participate?
I'll participate.
Okay. I have some questions for you before we do anything. Are you sick or injured?
I'm sorry, what?
Are you sick or injured today?
I'm not sick or injured.
Do you take any medications or drugs for that?
I do not, but I could if I wanted to.
I know.
What kind of answer is that?
What did she say? Guys, hold on. I just paused the video because I knew, like, all, guys, I think we're all institutionalized.
Yeah.
We're all in the same. We all like think the same.
Yeah, I'm just like, what did she say?
I can just pause it, and we're all like saying the same, thinking the exact same thing. You know?
It's not wearing eyeglasses. Do you wear contacts?
No.
So you can see out both your eyes.
Yes.
So what I want to have you do, I'm just going to have you take one step to your left, bring your feet together, heels and toes touching, and rest your hands to your side. Can you see my pen?
Yes.
Okay, what color is my light?
Red.
What I'd like for you to do is to stand still. Don't move your head. I'm going to move my pen left and right. You follow the tip of my pen with your eyes and your ears only. Do you understand?
Yes.
I'm going to move my pen. You just follow the pen with your eyes, okay? Move your eyes. Follow the pen with your eyes. Yeah, you're not moving your eyes. You got to follow the pen with your eyes. Okay, don't move your head, just move your eyes. You're not following the pen. Do you want to participate?
Yes.
Okay, I'm trying to give you an opportunity to participate here and dispel my fears. All I need for you to do is to follow the tip of my pen with your eyes and your eyes only. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, follow my pen. Okay, you're not following the pen. I don't understand. Are you unable to?
I don't know what you're asking.
I'm
you're
moving my
asking
pen, and I'm just asking that you track the tip of my pen with your
Follow
eyes.
the pen with your
You gotta
eyes,
move your
dummy.
eyes as I move my pen. Like, that's all I'm wanting you to do. Okay, just track a stimulus, like the tip of my pen or tip of my flashlight with your eyes. One, I'm wanting to see how your eyes are acting. Okay, very important. We use our eyes when we operate a motor vehicle, and this is one of the most important evaluations that we can conduct. All you're doing is moving your eyes left and right with my pen. That's all you're doing. Okay.
Okay.
Looking at my pen. You're looking past my pen. You're looking at my partner.
No,
Okay.
I'm looking at the pen.
Focus on the pen. There you go. So here, just I'm going to wait for this car to pass.
This attitude.
We do 3 evaluations.
She thinks
Well, because she's not used to a man of authority talking to her. That's why.
One end of the line here, and then I'm going to have you hold that position so I can give you the instructions. I'm going to demonstrate. Ultimately, you're going to walk down the line, turn around, and walk back. But don't actually start the evaluation until a couple steps back over here. I'm going to left foot
You guys
on.
remember the 01? I think this is before. No, Korg was here. Korg, do you remember the one girl? They had to do the line walk, and she just kept going.
Yeah.
She just kept walking off.
She just kept
Yeah.
walking. She was like, how many steps? What do you mean? Where?
Well, until she walks home.
No, seriously. They probably let her walk like 40 feet. She just kept going. It was hilarious. And then he
Is that evading? Is that evading the police officer at that point?
He had to jog. It was the one where the father shows up and tries to be like, you're not arresting my daughter. It's like, sir, yes, we are. We'll arrest you too.
On the line, take your right foot, put it in front of left heel, touching toe, down the line, turn around, and take 9 steps back. Go just like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way to 9. On your left, back up in the same fashion. Be sure to look. Do you understand the instructions?
I do. It's also 70 degrees outside.
I understand. Whenever you're ready, you may begin.
Is that supposed to be
pretty
cold?
damn warm at night.
3, 4,
Cooked.
5,
Cooked.
6,
Cooked.
7, 8, 9.
Go ahead and complete it whenever you're ready.
Yes, no,
Oh
why
my
they have to
God.
put tape down. Just see
Toe to toe.
Is because there are states where lawyers can get you out of it because they're like, oh, there wasn't a clear line, you know. So now they use bright tape.
The last 7 or 9 steps. You take 9 steps down, turn around, take 9 steps back. So take 9 steps back down to where you were before. I'm gonna have you come down this way just a little bit. Take a step back. I'm gonna have you stand right here. All right. So bring your feet together and rest your hands to your side. When I tell you to, I'm going to give you the choice. You're going to raise your left foot or your right foot 6 inches off the ground.
My favorite is you're going to turn around and you're going to put your hands behind your back and make a diamond shape.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's amazing. Such a good technique.
It'll look just like this.
That or the put your hands up like you're Superman.
Yeah.
Foot is pointed so the bottom of your foot is parallel to the ground. 5 down. We can't let you go.
I understand. I'm very close to home.
Yeah, we can't.
Who cares?
I understand. Under criminal investigation for what? DUI.
Investigation.
What do you mean?
What I mean is I don't understand what you're asking.
You do.
I'd love to answer your question or address your concern. I literally don't understand what you're asking.
But you do.
Can you ask it?
But you do. Very good.
What you do?
Continue with the instructions.
It's 65 degrees outside. So
it's gone down.
I'm back home.
You refuse to continue to participate.
Going down like a career.
I've done a great job.
And I will remind you, if you refuse to participate any further, my decision to eradicate. So you're willing to participate in the one-night stand evaluation.
It's 9:20 at night.
Okay.
I've participated in everything that you've asked.
You're stopping me as
Oh
I'm
my
providing you
God.
instructions for the third evaluation.
I'm stopping you because it's 60 degrees outside.
Oh, it's gone down again.
10 degrees in 5 minutes.
Wow. Interesting. It's like a countdown.
From Cape
Yeah,
Coral.
pretty soon it's going to be 30 degrees.
You notice
Yeah, we're in
Homeboy-
Serbia now.
You notice Homeboy has moved over to block her shoes because she said she was going to go put her shoes on and get in and drive off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Smart thinking.
Yeah. He just
Smart
like
thinking. He's blocking the
Yeah.
car too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm
I
representing.
still want to see her get tased.
What is it that you're asking me? Because right now,
I'm not asking you of anything.
okay. Well, I'm going to ask
I
you.
am actually leaving because you have found nothing.
You're not.
Bird hands.
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
Please.
Together like to pray. Based upon my observations up to this point,
There
I
it
fully
is.
believe that you're
Hands
impaired and
together
not safe.
like you're praying. It's
Motor vehicle. As such, I'm placing you on. I can grab from your car for you.
How much you want to bet that? How much you want to bet that she's going to say, "I'm going to have your jobs
It
for
does not,
this"?
but I'm going to ask you anyways because you're going to be going to controlled facility.
Oh, maybe,
Felony just
yeah.
to have something on you. So it's 2 felony charges as opposed to 1 if you have like drugs or something.
Why would I have that?
I don't know, man.
this snooty attitude.
My daughter is calling. I'm sorry. She's 15.
She sounds just like my ex.
She's 15 and she's calling.
Is she home alone?
Yeah.
I'm going to take your right hand out.
She's fine.
Have you take your
It'll be
watch.
okay.
Watch this. You've ever seen the back of my car.
Rachel Cuddock was charged with DUI and obstructing justice. Her case is currently at trial.
What a mess.
And and how much you want to bet she got reelected?
Watch this, guys.
Probably about 90%.
We'll go back to the airport here in a second. I mean, another stream. Watch, guys.
Oh, she's got the helmet.
She looks like Chris Farley right here, right?
She's got the carpet helmet.
Why does she look like she has Down syndrome?
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
Basically was in my face about here and just started pushing me back. Okay, so.
What the is wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
How should I know? I'm retarded.
I'm not gonna fight. I'm not gonna fight. I don't.
Are you gonna
Stop. Stop.
Hey,
Stop!
Hey, listen to me. I'm the sergeant here.
They're playing.
Well, I know, but you gotta
Man, look
calm
at her
down.
skin
Are you gonna
color.
calm
Like she's
down
like
and try and
purple.
get up, or are we gonna
She's
have
wasted.
to wrap you up
Wasted,
in a
man.
restraint device? That's the question. Are you gonna calm down for us? If you calm down, we can get you up.
My mom is
I know.
dying. What do you want
I know.
from me?
You need to calm down.
I am calm.
No, you're yelling and trying to kick and stuff. We're gonna have to put you in our car so we can transport you.
What is wrong with you?
Nothing.
I'm literally trying to go help.
You're not gonna amount to jack squat.
Hey, that's not fair. That's not fair. She has a bright future in living in a van down by the river.
Yes, yeah.
God, she literally looks like
The millennial dream.
After the
prevent from doing that.
All right, let's go ahead.
Got on board the flight.
I need. My mommy is dying. My mommy is dying.
Oh, there it is. There it
Put this one
is.
on first. Hold on.
Let's get that on.
Oh, man.
I don't.
Just getting the burrito treatment.
I'm cat. I don't care how much.
They got the Tylenol helmet on her.
And against me, I haven't done anything. I haven't done anything.
I didn't do anything. I was drinking a beer. Why can't I drink a beer?
Well, which side she was returned.
Okay. You're under arrest for assault.
We told her she was basically under arrest.
Oh, guys. The dumbest place to get out of line is an airport.
Yeah.
Yeah, an airport, man.
It's like that flight is canceled.
Yeah.
No,
Like
it's
everyone.
It is literally the worst place to like get done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
no. The plane took off. It just took off without her.
Yeah, it's already left. Like,
Look at
yeah.
how angry she is.
Oh, I
Yeah.
hope you have lawyers.
She's possessed.
I hope you have lawyers.
I hope
Why?
you
What
guys
are you
brought
gonna
your
do?
lifting belts.
Oh
Can
my
we
God.
get a dolly?
I don't think my tow truck
My
can handle
kingdom
this.
for a dolly.
Well, you know what else? You know what else she needs? She needs the Lecter mask. She needs the Hannibal Lecter bite mask.
Yeah, the Chianti mask.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
I've only ever been American, and what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
Oh, as if the ponytail patrol is actually doing anything.
I've
Yeah,
only
hey,
ever been
she's helping to adjust the thing.
Ever been American?
I've been adopted. What is
He looks
wrong
confused,
with you?
like
She
the
looks
woman.
like Chris
involved.
Farley, right? Doesn't she?
Yeah,
Oh
she
my
does
God.
actually. Yeah.
You want me to call Swift?
I probably need.
I'll call
We
Swift.
gotta.
Oh, you
Guys,
call
go
my
to the elevator,
husband,
it's
and
the
I
big down.
hope you.
Go fine.
Yeah, she's married.
I'm telling you, like once these broads get arrested, you can tell they're possessed.
Yeah.
Elevator. Okay.
Where's that one over here?
How embarrassed.
I didn't touch these people. I didn't touch them. I didn't touch them. I didn't touch them. I
There's like
didn't
the
touch
airport
them.
guy just like
What,
wheeling
is
her
this
out
a
like she's luggage.
lobotomy?
It's
Like
so good.
they don't pay me enough
Get
for
with
this.
the other girls. Go yourself.
It's amazing.
Go yourself. Don't you put your hands on me!
Back up or you're
Don't
gonna
you?
go to jail.
Fuck you! I will go to jail.
I bet you will.
Go fuck yourself.
You guys know what?
Yeah.
Imagine being Chipotle through the airport, dude. Oh, come on.
Oh my God! Like the walk of shame. Yeah.
Shame.
Yeah.
Shame.
Pretty much.
Shame.
What is wrong with
you. I didn't do anything.
What's wrong with you?
Help me, please.
You're on your own, kid.
Women, please help me.
Women.
Oh my God, these women are going to do nothing.
I am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore.
No, the sisterhood will never help you.
The sisterhood evaporates as soon as they enter an airport.
Yeah,
like,
pretty much.
That's not a thing. That's gone.
When you're this bad, you know.
I'm not. I didn't do this. Please, women, please help me.
Please fight these men to the death.
It's like,
please.
Yeah, the funny thing is, all of those women suddenly went, sorry, I'm non-binary for the next 5 seconds.
Women, help me, please.
The feminist message obviously didn't hit. So, like,
No, she has a passport. She said she's from Montana, but
Please don't do this to me.
Hey, Kat.
she had a backpack, but I don't know.
You had the right to remain silent, and then you said
I took a photo.
right?
Was it a U.S. passport? Yeah, so she has to have ID somewhere.
Kat, can you tell me what happened?
I don't know. I just wanted to go see my mommy.
Okay.
My mommy is dying.
I'm sorry.
I just want to go see her.
yeah, why are they talking like children?
Because they are children.
Yeah.
They're overgrown
I
children.
swear to God, I didn't make any trouble.
Did you have anything to drink today? Did you take any prescription medication? Do you remember anything that happened at the plane? What happened at the plane?
They
Took some Xannies and a quart
They
of
drank you
vodka.
out?
No.
What
She can't
happened
afford
after they
vodka.
drank you out?
Then you go on ahead. You go.
It was probably Fireball.
Okay, can you tell me what happened after they
You
left the plane?
go find my goddamn husband, and you go find my parents. I swear to God, you.
Could you imagine being married to this
Your
beast?
wife and your kids want? You think that this is what they want?
Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
Not my business.
They're in the trash can.
How could you do this? How could any of you do this?
Perfect
I'm not
fit.
God. I'm not mean. I'm not.
No one's
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Good God.
That one cop in the corner there, he looked like Herman Trout from Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
No, that both of my parents are one of the top cellular biologists in this goddamn country.
Her parents are cellular biologists. What?
In the country.
Maybe they can
In the country.
Oh, you
Where is this?
basement? Try me.
Port
Try me.
Oh, sorry.
You're wrapped up like a burrito and talking smack. It doesn't work.
Say again?
Said she's wrapped up like a burrito and talking smack. It just doesn't work.
My husband will
All of us can pick her up.
for every second.
So you just
of
gotta
your
reach.
goddamn
You gotta
life.
reach under.
Oh, this is in Seattle. Ohio, Washington, Florida. Of course.
Florida.
It
Of course
figures.
it's Seattle.
Now that I see this idiot, it figures.
Her arm and grab
Yeah.
the strap.
Here, watch out. Scoot up.
Guys, lift with your legs, guys.
No, you out anyway.
I hope they've been doing
You're
squats.
Sacrifice me. Get the off me.
Which strap?
The waist strap.
I think you mean the gut strap.
She won't sit up.
I will kill you before you
Oh.
I swear to God.
Right, an officer right
and
there,
my
felony.
husband will too. You will be haunted. This is what you want for your kids. This is what you want for your kids. This is what you want for
does that even mean?
For your kids.
What does that even mean?
You want a second to go with you?
I can. Oh, no, I won't. Like this, please. You'll be fine. No, I won't. No, I won't. No, I won't. They're going to kill me. They're going to kill me.
Wow.
I really wish they would at this point.
They're going to kill me. They're
Wow.
going to kill me. Relax your breathing. Okay? No, I can't. They're going to kill me. They're going to kill me. Relax your breathing.
All those classic gulags that are in the US spread around everywhere.
You haven't been getting raped and sodomized. I'm sorry. I have been.
What?
Well, that's
Oh my God.
right now, okay?
This woman's watched
just
too
take
much
a
of The
deep breath.
Handmaid's Tale.
All right. They're gonna kill me. You're okay. You're okay right now. They're gonna kill me. All right.
Oh, thank God.
Feel that, guys.
Good
Anyways,
Lord.
all right, guys, I'm gonna shut this bad boy down.
Mental, man.
Guys, I'll be live at 5 tomorrow, guys. I have a
All right.
special guest who's going to be talking about money, investing, all this other stuff. So it'll be fun. Yeah, guys, appreciate you.
All right.
Bye, guys. Take it easy.
Thanks for having me, man.